Our doubleheader here on Aliu 23. We are live at the June Dueñas Gymnasium in Taguig City, and it's going to be a good one. A rematch of last conference's championship series. The Taguig City Generals, the reigning champions, face the Camsur Express. Mabuhay Pilipinas, and welcome to Aliu Channel 23. I'm Ruben Terrado, and this is the President's Cup 2024. I'm joined by Mr. Andre Co. And Andre, we expect this to be a good matchup since very early on, the two finalists of last conference's tournament will be facing off.
Again, what a way to start your 2024 President's Cup. Rematch ka agad to ng finals of last season. And what a way to start. But of course, it was a 3-0 finals in favor of Taguig. I'm sure Camsur would want to make adjustments here today to finally shake off that bug that you can't win over Taguig the last few times out that you faced them.
Yeah, definitely Camsur wants a statement win early in this conference. Meanwhile, let's take a look back at that final series that we've been mentioning.
Again, it was at the Camsur Sports Complex, Fuerte Camsur Sports Complex. Look at that. It was a sweep in that series, Ruben. 94-85 in Game 3. 3-0 sweep in favor of the Taguig Generals.
Yeah, really a rousing victory here for Taguig, no? Talagang reasserting their dominance here in the league by sweeping their finals opponent, the Camsur Express, who were making their finals debut actually during that conference, and now at least in this conference they want payback. But let's see first yung accomplishment, the Grand Slam that Taguig City won in the NBL. Look at the dominance here, Andre.
Take a look at that. 2022 Chairman's Cup champions, 2023 President's Cup champions, and then 2023 Chairman's Cup champions. Coach Big Victoria really doing wonders here for the Taguig City Generals, Ruben.
They have really became the standard of this league, no, itong Taguig Generals. And more importantly, no, all of those final series came by a sweep. So it's going to be really a challenge to beat this Taguig Generals team. As we see the lineups, not much of a change. Hindi natin makikita si Edsel Galoy. I think he'll be playing the collegiate leagues. But still, most of the players still coming back for this conference.
Again, some new names here, but the core
Yes.
of this team, you can see, again, Harvey Subrabas, Fidel Castro, Mike Sampurna, Jonas Lotok, Henry Subido, Yasa, all Dan Natividad, LJ Mayo, still the names that we're used to. And that's, I think, the big part of why Taguig City Generals and why they've been successful, because they don't change a lot with their lineup. So yung sabi mo kang amuyan, that familiarity with the system of Coach Bing Victoria, buong-buo na itong Taguig City Generals.
Meanwhile, on the other side, Camsur Express, like I mentioned, they want a statement win here, winning on the road, but it's going to be a tough one. A look at the lineups. Also, little changes here. May mga mangilan-ilan na new faces, but still, yung core nila, like you mentioned, like the names of Berman Magpantay, very familiar to our NBL fans.
And it's not surprising that both of these teams were in the finals of last season, because these are the teams that actually kept their cores together, especially itong Camsur, just like Taguig, keeping that core, adding a bit of pieces here and there to maybe improve their lineup to become champions this season.
So again, Camsur looking to win, make that landmark championship that they have been waiting for since they joined the league in 2018, one of the pioneer teams here in the NBL.
So it's going to be a great matchup.
Yes.
Again, just like the game earlier, it's going to be a battle of different styles. They're very, very familiar with each other. But I'm sure there's going to be a lot of chess matches here between both coaches.
All right, in a few moments, it's going to be Taguig against Camsur here in the NBL on Aliu 23.
NBL Season 2024 President's Cup. Here are the players. Let's begin with Camsur Express. From Goa, Camarines Sur, number 0, Rafael Bares. From Catanduanes, number 1, Philip Dumagtoy. From Tinambak, Kamsur, number 3, Verman Magpantay. From Goa, Camarines Sur, number 5, Alexander Lim. From Kamaligan, Camarines Sur, number 8, Joshua Ayo. From Nabua, Kamsur, number 9, Francis Redondo. From Naga City, number 11, Andre Rito. From Kamaligan, Kamsur, number 12, Raymart Aquino. From Albay, number 13, Justin De La Cruz. From Ocampo, Camarines Sur, number 16, Jason Orada. From Pulangay, Albay, number 17, Eugene Malyapre. From Ocampo, Kamsur, number 18, Marco Lumberio. From Legazpi, Albay, number 20, Alvin Garing. From Kanaman, Kamsur, number 25, R.D. Magalong. From Pulangay, Albay, number 27, Vincent Malyapre. From Daraga, Albay, number 60, Dan Monsalve. From Tinambak, Kamsur, number 88, Iman Belarmino. Ladies and gentlemen, Kamsur Express. Now, the NBL President's Cup defending champion, your Taguig City Generals. From Central Bicutan, number 0, LJ Mayo. From Wawa, Taguig City, number 1, JR Yasa. From Palingon, Tipas, number 3, Jonat Lontok. From Upper Bicutan, number 4, Chris Azares. From Ligid, Tipas, number 6, Mark the Shark Ordonez. From Hagonoy, number 7, Kevin Oliveria. From Bagong Bayan, number 9, Kino Alcantara. From Ususan, number 10, Luis Subido. Also from Ususan, number 12, Mike Sampurna. From South Signal, number 13, John Gabiran. From Bagong Bayan, number 17, Armin Santos. From Bagong Tanyag, number 21, Fidel Castro. From Bagong Bayan, number 22, Noel Santos. From Western Bicutan, number 24, Romuel Santos Rosa. And number 30, Rafael Barbero. From Bagong Bayan, number 31, David Completo. From Ususan, number 43, Dan Natividad. And from Bagong Bayan, number 6. The head coach is Bing Victoria. At this time, may we call in Express. At forward number 1, Philip Dumagtoy. To guard number 3, Verman Magpantay. At guard number 20, Alvin Garing. Starting at forward number 25, R.D. Magalong. Playing center number 60, Dan Monsalve. The head coach is Genesius Monto Jr. And here's the starting 5 for your Taguig City Generals. At guard number 69, Harvey Subrabas. At forward number 21, Fidel Castro. Playing center number 3, Jonas Lontok. Power forward number 0, LJ Mayo. And at 2 guard number 12, Mike Sampurna. The head coach is Bing Victoria. Referees for this ball game are crew chief Alvin Sarmiento. Umpire 1, Kokoy Arceo. Umpire 2 is Jay Rilores. This game is ended super.
And we will look at the starting 5. A surprise here for Kamsur. Alvin Garing getting the nod here for Kamsur.
Meanwhile, for Taguig Generals, this is their usual starting 5. And I think why Coach Bing Victoria likes the starting 5 of these players is because they're all switchable. They can all guard multiple positions. Even they switch on to guards. Usually, it might be just Jonas Lontok who might have a hard time.
Lontok opens the Taguig Generals campaign of the conference with that jumper.
Nice looking shot for Lontok. Again, one of the rare old school post players we have here in the NBL.
Birang-bira na yun. As we see Garing with that 3-pointer. And perhaps that's the reason why he's on the starting 5.
Good start for both teams here. Jonas Lontok. Look at the intensity of both teams to start this game.
Sampurna.
Oh, it's wide open
sees
lane.
Open lane. And that ball bounces in for Mike Sampurna.
And you can see the ball movement of Taguig on point, very sharp to start this game.
Foul is called on Harvey Subrabas. And you can see talaga yung chemistry pa rin ng Taguig. Still right there, hindi mo masyadong makita yung jitters in this team early on, at least in this game.
And again, that's Sampurna, just reading the defense, seeing that there's no secondary defender at the back, wide open layup.
Monsalve, guarded by Lontok, waits for Garing. Garing now with the basketball. On top against Subrabas. Taken away by Subrabas. Subrabas all the way. And
look at that.
McCoy, and he scores plus the foul. And Harvey Subrabas with the composure to score on that lay-in. You see Dumagtoy challenging that shot, but he scores anyway.
Dumagtoy a bit late in challenging that. Alam naman natin athleticism ni Dumagtoy. He can punch that basketball. Pero a bit just, Subrabas is one of the fastest players here in the NBL. Mahirap siyang habulin.
4-point lead early on for Taguig. No signs of jitters for both teams. At least so far in the first few moments of the first quarter. Dumagtoy. Fade away. No, he passes to Monsalve. The jumper is too strong. Rebound by Subrabas.
Oh,
forward
Sampurna.
pass. Sampurna. Drop pass. Lontok overshoots the mark. Rebound by Magalong.
Nice unselfish pass by Sampurna.
Oh, and Mayo skying high for that steal. Mayo to Subrabas. Stops and pops. One under. It does not drop. Rebound by Garing. Forward pass to Magtoy. Magalong. Oh, what a rejection there by LJ Mayo.
What a start by both teams.
Fast-paced action here as Sampurna swings the ball around. Mayo now with the basketball. Castro to Lontok.
Nice patient offense here by Taguig. 7 seconds on the shot clock though.
5 to shoot. Sampurna with the ball against Garing. 3-pointer.
Oh!
In for Mike Sampurna.
That's not a shot that Mike Sampurna usually takes.
So now it's a 7-point lead. And the crowd getting alive here early on, Andre.
And you can see Taguig, the composure. That's the championship's composure. A champions team composure right now.
Tumagtoy. Guarded by Castro. Monsalve tumagpantay. Against Sampurna. Shot lock at 7. Long shot.
That's not a shot you
Overshoots
want.
the mark. Rebound by Castro. Mayo on the run. Mayo lays it up. And he lays it in.
That's going to be a quick timeout for Camsur Taguig, showing why they're the 3-time champions. What a start for the Generals.
Blazing start for the Generals as we see some highlights here. The rejection there by LJ Mayo, and then Sampurna with his three-pointer around and in, and then another fast break finish. LJ Mayo with this lay-in, giving Taguig a 9-point lead. We will return shortly after this timeout. Welcome back as we see numbers of LJ Mayo during the President's Cup last year. Across the board, really contributing for Taguig last season.
He does a lot of the yeoman's work for this team. Again, doesn't score a lot, but look at the rebounds, the assists. Really plays tough. One of the most athletic players here in the NBL. Talking about LJ Mayo.
What I like about LJ Mayo is kung gusto niyang umiscore, i-score siya eh. But usually, he wants to do the dirty things, no? Yung rebounding and the defense. So now, Camsur looking to respond. We have Dumagtoy with the basketball against Camsur or against Castro. We have a foul away from the ball. And I think it's going to be against Lontok.
Hey, you can see with Taguig, when they're running on the fast break like what LJ Mayo did earlier, it's not out of control. They know
Yes,
they're controlled in the fast break. They don't try to force anything. If it's not there, parang kanina, Mike Sampor wasn't there. He passed it. He kicked it out again. Alam mo na yung they have chemistry with each other already.
And again, yung pagiging veteran nila, eh, no? You're not forcing shots. Very patient on offense. And now Camsur, so far, they're down by 9.
Hitting where the ball was gonna go, stopping the drive.
We have 5 on the shot clock. Garing will inbound. They go to Dumagtoy from the corner.
Oh, good looking shot by Tumagtoy. Great offensive rebound.
Magpantay fires from the outside. And he hits it.
Second chance opportunity para sa Camsur as Magpantay drains another three-pointer.
So now it's 12-6 in favor of Taguig. Mayo on top. Pull-up jumper
Wow.
off the glass for 2.
Wow!
And
Not known as shooters,
yes, and that was against Magalong, right in front of him.
And again, Sampurna and LJ Mayo, not necessarily jump shooters for this team.
Yes. Alok at this 3 by Verman Magpantay. At Taguig easily responding with Mayo shooting over Magalong. Castro to Sampurna with 10 on the shot clock.
Oh,
Subrabas the running shot. Does not connect, but he gets the offensive rebound. Mayo fires a 3. That's
Whoa.
good! LJ Mayo off to a great start, Andre.
LJ Mayo showing off the range today.
From our count, he has 7 points. Magalong from the corner, in and out. Rebound by Subrabas. Subrabas running the floor against Garing.
So Brabas has that ball on a string. Hard to get that ball away from him. Mayo feeling it right now.
Mayo against Magalong. They go inside to Lontok. He loses it. And a foul is called against Sampurna. So now, Taguig with an 11-point lead thanks to LJ Mayo. As we have Francis Redondo entering the game, replacing Magalong.
So far, Ruben, LJ Mayo outscoring Kamsur to
Right.
start this game.
And yun yung sinasabi ko na LJ Mayo, if he wants to score, he will score.
But that's the beauty of this Generals team. Not all of them need to score here. Sampurna, that's going to be another foul on Mike Sampurna.
So now it's Taguig with 14 fouls early on here in the first quarter.
And Sampurna picks up his second foul of the first quarter. Let's see if Coach Bing will pull him out of the ball game.
They go to magpantay on top. Missing the three. Battle for the rebound. Redondo saves the ball to the wrong man. Sampurna into the front court. Sampurna looking to drive. Kick out. Mayo, another three. This time it's short.
I'd give him a heat check. Pwede na yun.
Redondo! Medyo off-balance layup yon, but now Taguig with the basketball.
Great transition defense by the Generals. Oh, here's a shooter. Castro just misses it. Sampurna.
Castro again. This time he dishes it off to Sampurna. Sampurna inside. Sampurna off to the left. Rebound by Magpantay. Almario pulls up. No, he passes inside. But that ball straight into Subrabas. Mayo to Castro from the corner.
Oh,
The crowd expecting that. Meanwhile, the drive inside and the finish by Almario. Jerome Almario, one of the new faces here for Kamsur.
Castro missing two wide open three-pointers.
Diving from that basketball is Magpantay, or sorry, that's Almario. Ayo to Redondo over Mayo. That's short.
That's great verticality from LJ Mayo, not putting his arm down.
Subrabas, dish inside. Lontok for two. And again, the effort of Mayo to distract that shot leads to the offense of Taguig.
And the Generals, again, can hurt you in many ways. They have Jonas Lontok inside.
Yes.
And they have shooters in Castro and Subrabas outside. Meanwhile, Kamsur missing from the outside here in this first quarter.
Subrabas now with the basketball against Magpantay. Loose ball. It goes to Kamsur.
Look at this. Four-man substitution
Yes.
para sa
Oo nga.
Generals.
And that's Gabiran, Noel Santos, Ordonez, and Dan Natividad now in the game.
Parang ano lang, parang Team USA na yung substitution.
Oo
No?
nga.
Platoon.
Yes. As we see that short stop by Jonas Lontok off the dish by Subrabas. And that's how deep Taguig is, no?
They bring in a guy like Dan Natividad off the bench who's known to score a lot here in the
Yeah, right,
NBL.
right.
Sa kabila naman actually for Kamsur, they just brought in Ayo, who's again one of the best shooters
Yes.
the NBL has to offer. So hopefully he'll get going because Kamsur needs his scoring right now.
19-8 again is our score. Taguig ahead. They are cleaning the floor so far. Medyo nagiging slippery na even in the first game. Medyo madulas ang ating court. Now look at Joshua Ayo again, a streaky shooter. We've seen that in the past conferences.
Again, the development for Ayo is now that he's a known commodity here in the NBL as a shooter, how does he adjust his game to avoid or to become a better player?
Almario from the outside, too strong. And Gabiran with the rebound. Natividad calls a play number 2 for Taguig. Noel
Alam ko yung
Santos.
play number. De, joke lang, hindi ko alam yun.
Sana alam natin, no? The steal here by Kamsur.
Supposed to be a backdoor cut. Nice drive.
And the
Beautiful
finish there by Vivares. Again, another new player for Kamsur. So it's Garing, Almario, and Vivares on the scoreboard for Kamsur. So now we have a foul on Jerome Almario. How important is it, Andre? I'm sure it's very important that those players, no, yung we mentioned kanina, they come in and contribute right away.
Again, new faces on the team. You gotta show what you can bring. And I'm sure they were brought in I'm sure they had at the back of their minds or the side. They're looking at Taguig as their rivals here, of
Yes.
course, facing them in the finals. So they kind of bring in these new guys to hopefully match up better against this Taguig Generals team.
Noel Santos, nice drive inside,
Wow.
and the finish.
Defense open, parted like the Red Sea on that last
Yes.
play. Look at Yasa inside battling against Rito.
Ayo, kick out. Vivares. That pass nearly stolen by Natividad. 8 on the shot clock. Almario. Step back 3. Rito with the rebound. And Rito scores. And Rito making that shot against Yasa.
Nice box out here by Rito. The ball just bounces right in front of Rito. And he knows what to do with the basketball.
And Rito right away contributing for Cam Sur. He nails that bonus shot. Noel Santos with the ball, guarded by Redondo. Ordonez still at the backcourt against Ayo. He crosses the timeline, calls a play. Noel Santos against Redondo again. He drives inside. Santos kick out. Natividad fakes. Drives. Pass to no one. Ayo in a foot race. Ayo scores.
The second unit of Kamsur playing very well right now against the Generals.
Ordonez against Ayo. Now at the front court. Ayo now against Rito. Or that's Ordonez.
Bit too much ball dribbling here,
Yes.
for Ordonez.
Oh,
Natividad,
crossover move by Natividad. Too strong. And an offensive foul on Gabiran.
What a move by Natividad.
Yes,
Just
that
couldn't complete the shot.
That would have brought the house down kung na-score niya yun. But instead, there's a foul on Gabiran. Look at this move. Crossover against Rito.
Nawala lahat ng depensa on that play. Just couldn't complete the shot.
And then the foul on
Para
Gabiran.
na-excite ng konti
Oo
si
nga eh.
Natividad with that move.
Remember, just came in this ball game. So baka may konting jitters pa, no? As we have Coach Bing Victoria requesting for that's a challenge. So there's a challenge on the previous play and we will return shortly. We will see the verdict. As they are challenging the call here.
Again, this would the foul would lead the Kamsur Express to the free throw line dahil nasa penalty na ang Taguig General. So we'll see what the referees called here. Actually, from our angle, hindi natin masyado makita kung foul ba talaga
Yes.
yung push off on that rebound by the Generals.
Very interesting, no? Early in the game, you call for a challenge, no? And sometimes coaches really strategically use those challenges, but this early, Coach Bing Victoria requesting for that challenge.
Okay, this is the angle that is much clearer here. A bit of a ooh.
So the initial call was a foul on Gabiran. Coach Bing Victoria challenging it. So let's see if there was a foul or not. The referee now at the scorer's table.
Generals was unsuccessful.
So it's going to be a foul on Gabiran,
On
unsuccessful
number 13
challenge.
Yeah, mukhang foul naman and nothing really clear to overturn the call. So now it's Vivares at the foul line. Again, making a mark early in this game. 2 points already, make it 3 for Vivares.
Yeah, nice size on Vivares. Can handle the ball, and
Yes.
so far we've seen that he can shoot the basketball.
Vivares, the second shot. 2 for 2 for Rafael Vivares. 4-point game, Taguig still ahead. We have Natividad at the right side, guarded by Almario. Santos now, hand off to Natividad, 8 on the shot clock.
Oh,
Step
wide
back
open.
3 for Natividad. And loose ball, it's going to be Kamsur basketball. So Natividad taking a step back three on that play. Did not work. Almario being guarded by Natividad. He drives
Oh, that's
inside.
going to be a push-off.
That's a clear foul on Almario. So it's very clear that Almario used the left hand. Let's see the replay here. Very clear on that play. Good call by our game officials. So now another new face for Kamsur. Vincent Malyapre now in the game for Kamsur.
Oh, there's going to be an unsportsmanlike foul. And they're calling it on Dan Natividad.
Oh,
Oh, this is very interesting.
well, this is interesting, no? There was actually a lot of contact during that play. So Natividad not agreeing to the call.
They're going to take a look at it. Quickly. It was a quick call by the
Yes.
referee, that unsportsmanlike call.
Look at Malyapre and Natividad. Oh, I think Natividad hit Malyapre in the face. But there was an initial contact before that. So let's see what the call will be. May contact sa parehong players eh. So this will be an interesting review here. The initial call was a possible flagrant foul. So this could be a flagrant foul. It might stand. This could also be downgraded to a regular foul. So our referees medyo busy na rito. No? We already have a challenge. And now they are reviewing this possible flagrant foul on Dan Natividad.
So let's see. Again, they're taking a bit of time in reviewing this. So let's see what the call is here. If it's an F1
Yeah.
or an F2 against Dan Natividad. Shouldn't be an F2, I think.
Yeah.
It's either it's an F1 or a regular foul.
But there was also contact on the part of Malyapre. You will see his left hand. So watch Malyapre here, bumping into Natividad. So this is going to be an interesting call. We will hear the verdict from our Coliseum announcer, Mr. Richard Tampos.
Wow.
Yeah, because there was an initial contact made by Malyapre and then Natividad retaliated. So I think that's the contention of the referee in calling that double flagrant foul, penalty 1. And we have a jump ball here because of that infraction.
So again, no free throws for
Yeah,
both sides.
free throws.
So Dan Natividad, actually good for him because he wasn't called
Yes.
for a single F1. Na double F1 pa sila. Oh, what a steal by Ayo.
Ayo all alone here and he scores that layup.
That hot start by Taguig now overturned by the second unit of the Kamsur Express.
The big lead of Taguig has evaporated here. They are only up by 2 points. Ordonez to Gabiran. A whistle.
Wow, it's getting
again.
physical.
Yes. Between Rito and Yasa, the foul is on Andre Rito. Look at this deflection here. The finish by Joshua Ayo.
That's the second time
Yes.
Joshua Ayo with a breakaway layup.
He made a similar play earlier. Natividad drives to the baseline.
What a pass.
Drop off to Santos. He is denied.
Great defense, fast break opportunity.
Oh,
Oh,
what a strip job there by Ordonez.
could have been an easy pass.
That was a 2-on-1 break. Ordonez kicks out to Natividad. Iasa.
God, Gabira battling inside against Ayo. Very physical game,
Yes.
Ruben.
Ordonez fires from the outside. A lot of bodies flying here. As Ayo now receives the ball. Rito inside against Yasa. No good on that layup. The follow by Vivares won't work. And again, a lot of contact from both sides. And we are not surprised actually because, of course, this is a finals rematch.
Okay, you see the intensity of this game. Feels like a playoff
Yes.
matchup.
Exactly.
There's going to be a mental factor here for both squads. The Generals, you want to assert your dominance over this Camsur team. Meanwhile, Camsur, you want to show Taguig, hey, we're a new team this season, and we've come to challenge you for the throne.
Vivares 0 for 2 on that trip. Here comes Taguig. Some pressure here from Malyapre. And a traveling call.
Wow, this has been a very intense first quarter between these two squads. It started as if it was just any regular game, but then the second half of this game has just changed. The second half of this first quarter has been just very physical by both teams.
Vivares against Gabiran. Stops and pops. Too strong. Rebound by Natividad. Natividad stripped from behind by Malyapre. And here comes De La Cruz all alone for 2. And we are tied at 21, Andre.
Wow, another defensive stop here by the Camsur Express.
And a foul on Malyapre. And both teams in penalty, so 2 free throws on the way. Nice D there by Malyapre. And again, another fast break finish here for Camsur. Santos now at the line for 2 shots with 46 seconds remaining. Santos too strong on the foul line.
Not a good shot there by Santos with the free throw line.
Santos a new face here for Taguig. Santos delivers the second free throw. So that's Armin Santos. Of course, we have Noel Santos as well for Taguig. De La Cruz now with the ball against Natividad. Post play number 1, inside to Malyapre. 11-3 run for Camsur in this quarter.
Okay, great answer after a hot start by Taguig. It's like it's been 2 quarters in one so far. A tale of 2 halves in 1 quarter.
Tsaka parang ang dami na nangyari eh.
Yeah, for sure, in 1 quarter.
In 1 quarter, we have flagrant foul, may mga review, may mga challenge. It seems like ang dami na nangyari no, sa game na to. As we see Eugene Malyapre. There's actually 2 Malyapres on Camsur. The other one is Vincent Malyapre. And we have another free throw. A lane violation called against Noel Santos. So the free throw shooter is Eugene Malyapre. The second shot
Nice.
goes in.
Good trip there for Malyapre. Wow, Camsur now with a 1-point lead.
Gabira now at the right side. Attacks Rito. Pero nilabas ang bola. Barbero now with the ball. Another new face for Taguig. Handoff to Santos. Armin Santos, the floater off the glass. We have a foul. And Santos will return to the line. Foul is on Malyapre. And ang dami na niyang foul. I believe that's his 3rd.
All in 1 quarter.
So now, Malyapre is quickly replaced by another new player, Iman Bellarmino. So now Santos will shoot 2. It's really interesting, no? Yung mga new faces nitong Camsur.
are making a difference.
Yes, and pinapalaro na agad. So this retooled Kamsur Express team really want to make a difference here in their first game. Santos misses the free throw, rebound by Vivares.
And I think Kamsur is probably going to hold on for the last shot of this first quarter. Vivares has been their man so far.
That ball was touched by Noel Santos. 6 seconds remaining. We are tied at 23. Rito against Santos. Offensive foul.
Oh, big call.
So another moving screen, it appears, for Justin De La Cruz.
The referees are calling it very close.
4 seconds remaining. Barbero will inbound for the Generals. Santos against Vivares. 1 second remaining. He fires this shot. Air ball to end the first quarter. We are tied at 23. What a first quarter here, Andre.
And this is what we expected. Sabi nga natin, it's going to be a very intense game because these two teams, this is a rematch of the finals. In Kamsur, they're very hungry today.
Taguig opened this quarter on a roll. Mike Samporna nailing that three. LJ Mayo had a hot start. He had 7 points in the first quarter, but Kamsur came roaring back and tying this game. Joshua Ayo with
Again,
his
the
fast
second
break
unit
shot.
Of Kamsur really doing damage, outplaying the second unit of the Taguig General. So let's see. It's going to be an interesting ball game. Again, very intense.
And our score is 23 all. Second quarter when we come back on Aliw 23. To thank Love Mobile Franchising and Food Hub for their support here in the NBL President's Cup. And definitely if you want to maybe open a business or maybe have something to eat, check out Love Mobile Franchising and Food Hub. A look at the fans here inside the June Dueñas Gym here in Taguig City for this slam bang affair between Kamsur and Taguig. We are tied at 23, second quarter underway. I'm Ruben Terrado along with Andre Co. And Andre, what's your impressions about the first quarter?
It's a very physical game, especially towards the second half of that first quarter. Nung una, medyo, alam mo, everybody was just going through the motions. But towards that second half of that first quarter, everything just became intense. And right now, both teams mostly playing with the same lineup. But right now, wow, what a play here for Kamsur.
Monsalve muscling his way inside to give his team the lead. So again, some of the new faces still on the court. Vivares and I believe that's Malyapre still in the game for Kamsur. Meanwhile, we have a foul. So again, I think the call will be against Dan Monsalve. So on the other side, Taguig, some of the new faces still on the court. It's Armin Santos and Rafael Barbero is now at the line and he makes the first free throw. And we check on the first quarter numbers. Andre, pretty even with Taguig having that slight advantage.
But again, a lot of that just because of the hot start of Sampurna and LJ Mayo. But towards the end of that quarter, it was just all Kamsur. But right now, good free throws for the Taguig Generals.
We are tied at 25 once again. De La Cruz now calling the play. We have Belarmino with the ball, pass to Vivares. They go inside to Malyapre against Lontok. Met by the double. Malyapre misses. Monsalve with the rebound. Three-pointer by Belarmino. In and out.
Wow, look at the hustle by both teams.
And a foul is called on Monsalve. So that's 2 quick fouls for Monsalve to open the second quarter. And that could be huge. Monsalve, isa sa mga matatangkad na player ng Camsur. As we see the bench points, Andre, with
This
17
is what you
for
were talking
Camsur.
about earlier. The second team of Camsur is really doing damage here against Taguig. 17-4, that's a big difference.
Barbero looking to respond.
Oh,
That's
nice
a three. And talking about bench production, Rafael Barbero responding with that three to give Taguig the lead.
That's a big shot by Barbero.
Monsalve the long two. Does not work. Rebound by Barbero. Barbero making an impact here. Natividad. And an interception here by De La Cruz. De La Cruz in a foot race and he scores.
If you're Coach B. Victoria, you have to clean that up. That's the third time
Yes.
already that same play was read by the Camsur Express.
Barbero on top. They go inside to Lontok against Monsalve. Posting up against Monsalve. The hook shot too strong. Rebound by Vivares. Up ahead. Right to Barbero. Natividad. Vivares with a steal. And now Bellarmino. Oh, nice fake in the basket by Bellarmino. And the Taguig bench wants to travel. And now Camsur ahead by 1. Lontok, tapped by Monsalve. Barbero fires. We have a whistle.
That's away from
Away
the basketball.
from the ball.
Again, the physical play continues here in the second
Yes.
quarter. And this is what you're going to expect this entire game.
Look at this shot.
Oh,
Oh,
that should be traveling.
yes. So a lucky break there. Camsur dodging a bullet. As we have Subrabas returning for the Taguig Generals. And also returning is Raymar Aquino. Back in the game is Jerome Almario replacing Bellarmino. So Camsur really going deep into their bench. Going back to Almario in this second quarter.
Oh, that's a bad pass. Buti na lang Subrabas was there. Ball will stay with the Generals. But this defense of the second unit of Camsur, very active,
Yes.
very big as well. Looks like Camsur added a bit of size to their team.
Sampurna jumper and he scores. Meanwhile,
Oh, what a move.
Camsur
What a
Malyapre
move.
scores. A big man move there for Eugene Malyapre. Natividad.
He's been quiet.
Yes.
I'm surprised that he hasn't scored in this game. Look at that. Great defense tracking him down.
Barbero.
Oh, Barbero doesn't see Sampurna wide open.
The shot too strong and Aquino with the board. Forward pass. Almario against Barbero. The spin
Oh,
move
it's gonna
and
be a
that's a
travel.
travel. So Almario with a turnover. So now we have Magalong re-entering, replacing Malyapre. And Mayo is back. And look at his numbers. Andre, 7 points, plus 11 efficiency.
Again, that plus 11, big factor here for LJ Mayu. The reason why they had that early 11-point lead in this game. But Coach Big Victoria deciding to stagger his starters here. But slowly, you can see he's putting them back in. It's only Fidel Castro who's not in the ball game, who's set to check in the next dead ball.
Natividad is here. He came from the bench. But yung other players, mga starters yan for Coach Bing Victoria. Meanwhile, Mayo with a jumper. It's good. And a foul.
Oh, he's having a day right now. LJ Mayo, 2 more points plus the foul.
LJ Mayo picking up where he left off. Fresh off the bench. Makes the shot over Raymar Aquino.
Again, he just rises over the
Yes.
defense.
And yung verticality niya, parang
Sumasabit sa ere.
oo, parang ang tagal niya sa ere actually.
And LJ Mayo, his shooting form has improved over the years. Again, that's working on your craft. And right now, Taguig, again, this starting unit really effective.
1 point lead for Taguig. Or that's a 2-point lead, I should say. We have a foul. And Sampurna does not like the call. Third foul already on Sampurna. That's huge. As we see the slow-mo.
There was body contact
Yes,
actually below. So the referees might have seen that because it was right in front of our lead referee here. So,
But on top, it was
all ball.
All
Pero
ball.
hindi lang naman sa taas yung
Yes,
tinitingnan kung may katawan sa ilalim.
kaya nga tayo nandito sa mic eh. We're not referees.
May pangarap ako minsan.
Again, yung mga referees natin, saludo tayo dyan. A very difficult job. Meanwhile, a miss there by Almario. And Mayo gets the rebound.
Sobrabas. Look at the speed of Harvey Sobrabas.
Look at that shot there. And look at the speed. Escaping the defense, and he scores 4-point lead for the Generals.
Where the starting lineup of Taguig, really impressive.
Aquino with the ball against Sampurna. They go inside, tapped by Sampurna, recovered by Redondo. Kick out pass, De La Cruz from the corner, way off. And the ball is picked up by Lontok. Sobrabas running the floor. Sobrabas. Pass to Mayo. To the corner, wide open. Castro loses it. Recovered by Lontok. They go back to Castro. He fires this three. That's good! Castro from downtown, his first of this game.
And that's what he does. Fidel Castro, really a dangerous weapon because he has the height to shoot over defenders. And great defense right now for Taguig.
Sobrabas now on the front court. They go back to Castro. They will be patient. Lontok on top. Decides to pass to Sampurna at the left side. 10 to shoot. They go to the post. Back to Sampurna. He drives inside. And a collision there. A
Could
clear
have shot
foul.
that one. Castro, you know, when he hits one and he gets on a heater, he's going to be dangerous. But this was the drive earlier, Ruben, by Harvey Sobrabas. That's a foot race.
And then Castro.
That's a
with
tough
that
shot.
Yeah. He actually lost the ball dun sa initial na possession, no? But he recovered and made that three.
Again, look at the starting lineup doing damage again. Oh, it's a two. It wasn't a three for Fidel Castro.
So upon review, that outside shot deemed a two-pointer for Fidel Castro. So the lead is down to 6, 37 to 31. Sampurna the left side. Mayo now. 7 to shoot. Mayo to the baseline. He loses the
good
leather.
defense.
Nice defense there by Redondo. And 0 at the clock. So it's going to be Camsur basketball after that shot clock violation.
That's great defense, for Camsur. But they have yet, Ruben, to find a solution for this starting lineup of Taguig, who's on an 8-0 run right now.
Magpantay. What's a clear out?
Oh, nice fake.
Nice fake by Aquino. Outside pass. Almario short. Rebound by Mayo. Up ahead to Sampurna. He's all alone. He uses the left hand for two. And Mike Sampurna now with 9 points. 8-point lead for Taguig. We have a whistle. And a foul is on Completo, I believe. So only the second team foul for Taguig. Camsur actually in penalty right now. Almario against Sampurna. Another whistle and an offensive foul.
That's on the screen. They were trying to go for an elevator play. Pero yung pag-screen doon na tawagan ng foul.
As we look at this fast break finish. Sampurna over Magpantay for the layup.
Not a lot of people will be able to catch up to Mike Sampurna.
Yes. Sampurna the right side. We are the halfway mark of the second quarter. Sampurna the right corner. Completo with a screen. Jumper by Sampurna, too strong. And now the forward pass. And that will stay. No, that will go to the other side. The ball landing near our broadcast position, Andre.
I was gonna catch it. Might be an assist.
So Bravas now crosses the timeline. They go to Completo. Completo inside to Sampurna.
Wow,
And he
Mike
still made the
Sampurna.
basket.
That's just willpower by Mike Sampurna right now. Just like that, Ruben is a 10-point lead
Yes.
for Taguig.
And you can see the power of Sampurna, no? Very deceiving, no? If you see him, parang kala mo manipis. But on that play, he used his strength to score on that shot. So Bravas to the corner.
Wow, that's
Castro,
quick.
another three, no.
That's a good shot for Castro.
Almario against Sampurna.
Great
Almario
defense.
magpantay with a
offense
follow.
by Magpantay.
So Kamsur going back on offense. And they are rewarded with that shot, with that made basket to make it an 8-point lead.
And the chemistry of this starting lineup of Taguig.
Very fluid, you know. Meanwhile, Completo from downtown, too strong. Rebound by Mayo. So only Completo. As we see first this layup by Castro. He missed that shot. And
Easy shot by
Yes.
Castro.
hinayang na hinayang si Fidel Castro after missing that shot.
Good opportunity here for Castro to get his rhythm from the free throw line. I mean, he's made one, pero he's missed a lot already.
And again, another miss for Fidel Castro. Coach Molto on your screen brought Kamsur to the finals last conference. A landmark achievement for this franchise who have been competing in the NBL since the beginning. Castro makes the free throw. 9-point lead for the Generals, the home team. Magalong outside. Aquino with a drive. Outside to Magalong. Shot clock is at 10. Nice ball fake by Almario.
Wow.
And he lays it in and one.
I was about to say that was great defense by the Generals. They were helping on every opportunity, but that's just better offense.
Crossover move, the ball fake, and the lay-in over Completo.
That crossover just, wow, what a move.
And the finish there with contact. Almario able to score despite the contact. And Almario really making a difference here in this game. 3-point play for Almario. 6-point lead for the Generals. So Kamsur, again keeping this game close. They once trailed by 11. And now they're back within shouting distance. Natividad goes to Mayo against Tumagtoy. Hand off to Sampurna. Completo, long two, in and out.
Oh, nice tip out.
Castro.
Oh!
What a rejection there by Dumagtoy.
That's just pure athleticism from Tumagtoy.
And we've been watching Dumagtoy earlier during the warm-ups. We saw
Wow.
some dunks earlier.
He was
Andre.
doing windmills.
Yeah, windmills. That's correct. This time he made that defensive stop. Meanwhile, we have a timeout. Taguig up by 6. Welcome back as we see some highlights of Mike Sampurna in this game. Very efficient numbers so far for Mike Sampurna, Andre.
I'm not surprised with the numbers of Mike Sampurna. 11 points, 3 rebounds, 18 plus minus. Again, every time he's on the floor along with LJ Mayo and Harvey Subrabas, they've just done damage for this Taguig Generals team.
Mike Sampurna Has already won a lot of individual awards here in the NBL. But definitely he wants that chip once again for Taguig.
You gotta be greedy.
Yes.
Diba? People judge you by the amount of championships you have. Diba? So the more you have, the better it is.
Yes. Of course, there's that target on the back of Taguig. Kamsur definitely wanting to win their first championship.
And I'm sure for Taguig, everybody asked them after they won one, can you win another one? Then can you win another one? And I'm sure everybody's asking, can they win a fourth one?
Yes.
And we're just making sure there's no wet spots because some players have been slipping earlier here.
Right.
Again, the intensity of this game, you can feel it. Kamsur really battling with that lineup. Again, the starters not doing a lot here for Kamsur Express. Hopefully, they get their groove here, but Taguig has been led by LJ Mayo and Mike Sampurna. No surprise there, by the way.
Right. As we have Sampurna now. Inbounding the ball to Mayo with 10 on the shot clock. Pass to Castro from the corner. No good.
I think Castro's rushing it a bit. He's forcing his three-pointers. He just wants to get another one to fall.
Almario with the ball against Castro. Shot clock at 12. Almario from downtown, no good. And Natividad with the ball. Mayo, back to Natividad. Sampurnan looking for Completo. Decides to pass instead to Natividad. Shot clock reduced to 10. Natividad inside to Completo. Completo turnaround shot off the mark. Sampurna with the board and the finish.
What an adjustment by Mike Sampurna.
Dumagtoy from the corner. No. Sampurna again with the rebound.
Mike Sampurna getting the ball back. He's just doing a bit of everything today. Look at that. What a pass by Natividad. Castro. Oh, drains a triple.
Wow, what a play there. Natividad tapping the ball outside to Castro who drains the three. 11-point lead for Taguig.
And that time, Ruben, you see Castro not rushing his shot.
Yes. We have Almario with the basketball looking to answer. They go to magpantay from downtown. Short, loose ball picked up by Castro who saves it. And the ball goes out. We have a jump. Tough call there. Two players battling for that basketball. And the referee deciding to go for a jump ball. And now Santos is replaced by Completo, who played quality minutes here in the second quarter. David Completo, one of the new players of Taguig.
Giving good minutes.
Yes.
Not scoring a lot, but again, batting down inside. I think what I want to see here for Kamsur is what they did in that second half of the first quarter. They kind of made the game a bit ugly. Made it a bit, physical,
Yes, yeah.
a lot of fouls. Right now, they're playing to the hands of how Taguig likes to play.
Right. Turnover there for Taguig. So this could be the start for Kamsur, and Coach Molto has requested for this timeout with 2 minutes and 28 seconds remaining the second. Kamsur wants to finish this second quarter strong. A look at Mike Sampurna's numbers, and we can't stress enough how important Mike Sampurna is in this team. 16.6 points in the President's Cup, Andre.
And that's why he's also MVP. 16.6 points. Look at the field goal percentage. That's
Wow.
what stands out for me the most. 64%. And even the three-point field goals, 37.5 is a very high clip for Mike Sampurna. And what do you like about his game, especially like what you see now, he's not forcing anything.
Yes.
Kung ano dumating sa kanya in the game, yun yung hinahanap ni Mike Sampurna.
Look at the points this quarter. Taguig 24, Kamsur 13. And Almario draws a foul. But no free throws according to the referee. It's going to be a side court throw-in.
And I think that's one of the game plans here of Kamsur, trying to find Fidel Castro, who's not particularly great on the defensive side of the basketball.
Almario against Castro. Approaching the 2-minute mark, another foul away from the ball. They've been calling this, yung mga fouls away from the ball. So the foul is on Noel Santos.
I'm not surprised though that's a foul on Noel Santos. That's how he likes to play.
Yes.
Ano eh, very physical maglaro to si Noel Santos.
We have Almario with the basketball against Castro.
Oh,
to
they
the
missed.
corner,
They missed Dumagko in that last play.
but he stepped out of bounds. So, kitang-kita yun ng ating referee. Dumagtoy stepping out of bounds on his way to the basket there.
They really missed him on that one. They could have passed it earlier and he would have had a wide open three-point shot.
Natividad. Now at the front court, being guarded by Garing. Bit of a bad pass, recovered by Taguig. Santos inside.
That's a wild shot.
Yes. And fortunately, it will stay with the Generals. 9 on the shot clock for the Generals.
Oh, the
quick
play.
and a foul.
That's a smart play
Yes.
by Santos.
And the presence of mind there by Noel Santos to throw that shot. And if you're Kamsur, you can't have that kind of plays, no? Yung mga sa depensa, no?
Nananakawang kayo
Yes,
eh.
oo eh. And that was with the shot clock winding down.
That's a smart play though by Dan Natividad connecting with Noel Santos.
Santos overshoots the mark.
Well, this is the biggest lead in the ball game, Ruben. 12 points para sa Taguig.
Slowly but surely, Taguig growing this lead now at 12. Almario with a fake. Almario scores!
That's a great adjustment by Almario.
And he has been putting on some highlights here in this game. Kanina yung layup, no? Na ball fake and layup. And then now, that shot by Almario. As you see, Natividad with a basket of his own.
And that's impressive by Natividad. Look at Sampurna. He had a wide open Castro.
And now, here comes Magalong wide open for this one.
Rare sight to see that Sampurna did get that extra pass to the corner.
Yes. Natividad
Napasori siya
now.
kagad sa coach niya. That's a bad pass by
Yes.
Natividad.
That was a wide pass. Masyadong mababa para kay Fidel Castro. And now, a chance for Kamsur to cut down this Taguig lead with 50 seconds remaining. So now De La Cruz in the game along with Almario as well as Magpantay. So a bit of a small lineup here for Kamsur. Vivares fires from the outside, no go, long rebound goes to Almario, tiptoeing his way there. Oh,
Great
a steal
defense by
by
Vivares.
Vivares. They have the numbers. Almario loses the ball and Vivares misses.
Great defense by Subrabas. Natividad wide open in the corner, loads up.
And he
Sayang.
misses. Magpantay skies for the rebound. 12 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Here comes De La Cruz. De La Cruz stops and pops. And that does not drop. And Mayo with the rebound. 4 seconds remaining. Last chance here for Taguig. Subrabas.
Oh, nobody notices the time.
Yes, and Subrabas not aware of the time on the clock. But regardless, Taguig still ahead. 50-40 over Kamsur.
What an exciting game, Ruben. What a matchup between these two teams.
And now again, our score, it's Taguig 50, Kamsur 40. We will discuss the first half when we come back. We are at halftime here between this matchup between Taguig and Camsor, and it's a great opportunity to know the comings and goings here, the news here in the NBL. And for that, we have our commissioner, Ms. Rose Montreal, to bring you some updates on the NBL Pilipinas. And Ma'am Rose, I noticed no, sa Facebook natin, no, you've invited some teams to join yung NBL Youth. No? Talk about our NBL Youth season, ma'am, for this year.
Unang-una, Ruben, isang magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. It's nice to see you and Andre doing TV commentating at the same time. Napaka-special ng araw na to dito sa June Dueñas Gym. To answer that question, Ruben, yes, a lot of people are surprised bakit hindi tayo nag-launch noong April ng NBL Youth. Ruben, just like the PBA, I hate to say this, na-scam din yung NBL Youth. Meron ding mga bogus accounts na nag-recruit ng mga players na, you know, they were able to extract money from these players, from ano. So, pinasubside muna natin yung issue, and then we tried yung legal natin to check on the legal implications. And in fact, even yung defending champion natin sa 16 under category, yung team manager ng Alab Knights, in fact, na-scam din yung NBL. So, not only yung mga outside forces, but also some of the team owners that were involved, no? Or the team executives that were involved in the last season. So ngayon po, buhay na buhay ang NBL Youth. 10 under, 12 under, 16 under, 14 under, 19 under, and yung 21 next gen natin. So we're encouraging everyone to liaise directly with the NBL. Yung NBL number natin is 0991 422-2271, at meron din po tayong legit na Facebook page. Doon po kayo mag-message, doon po kayo tumawag para hindi po kayo ma-scam ng mga hindi ho magagandang forces sa industriya ng basketball. In fact, Ruben, sabi ko nga kanina, I hate to say this, even PBA experienced this with Batang PBA. So sa dami ho ng mga liga ngayon para sa mga kabataan, suportahan na lang ho natin yung developmental basketball. Wag na ho tayong mang-scam kasi hindi rin maganda para sa industriya natin.
Alright, and moving to another big news, Ma'am Rose, I heard na parang mag-venture out tayo into a different sport outside of basketball. Tell us more, Ma'am Rose.
Okay, Ruben. Hindi naman lingid sa kaalaman ng lahat. We tried to launch Becky Ball, no, yung volleyball for the LGBTQ community. But tayo kasi, Ruben, hindi tayo sugod ng sugod. We try to get the feel of the market bago tayo mag-launch ng isang produkto. And we believe with the guidance and directive of our Aliw Channel 23 executives, maglo-launch tayo ng first homegrown volleyball league. Yan ang tinatawag na National Volleyball League. Para siya sa mga LGUs din, Ruben, no? Para siyang NBL men's basketball. Ginawa lang nating volleyball kasi alam naman natin, merong professional volleyball, meron din mga amateur volleyball. But gusto natin ilabas yung mga galing ng mga volleyball players sa lahat ng mga cities at saka provinces. So, yung NVL will be launching in October. So, inaanyayahan ko na po kayong lahat ng mga interested LGUs to be part of the National Volleyball League.
Alright, and yun, very exciting developments, ma'am, no, for the coming months. And ma'am, siguro as a final message, maybe meron tayong hindi na itanong na gusto mo pang sabihin or any other, siguro, pasasalamat kasi nag-open tayo last week. Eh baka may gusto ka rin pasalamatan, the floor is yours.
Of course, Ruben, gusto kong pasalamatan lahat ng mga LGUs na naniniwala sa adhikain ng developmental basketball ng NBL. Lalong-lalo na, of course, hindi sa favorite ko, Ruben, pag gusto kong pasalamatan si Doc Anthony Emmanuel Umali, the Vice Governor of Nueva Ecija. Maraming salamat, Doc Anthony. Maraming salamat sa paniniwala mo sa adhikain at goals ng NBL. And to know that we're on the same page, on the same frequency, aalagaan po namin kayo dito sa NBL. Yan lang,
Alright.
Ruben.
Thank you, our Commissioner, Ms. Rose Montreal, kasama natin dito sa ating halftime festivities. We will discuss the first half when we come back. halftime score, Taguig Generals with a 10-point lead over Camsur Express, 50 to 40. And now it's time to watch the highlights. First, here in the first quarter, Taguig starting like a house on fire. Mike Sampurna delivering those outside shots as well as LJ Mayo, Andre.
And again, it's been a back and forth affair so far, but the big difference, aside from the second unit in the first half of Camsur Express, the starting line of Taguig, yung sabi nga natin buong-buo sila, they've been the difference. If you check on the plus-minus of Mike Sampurna and LJ Mayo, it's through the roof for the Taguig Generals because they've just been dominating this game. Plus 11 in just the first quarter alone. Pero pagdating dito sa second quarter, tumaas palalo yung plus-minus ni LJ Mayo at ni Mike Sampurna.
For Camsur naman, I think the bench has been stepping up here with that shot by Almario, a proof that the bench points really producing here. But we see the numbers here, Andre. The field goes 43% and look at the rebounds.
The rebounding, plus 8, that's a lot. If you're Taguig, they actually have the same height as Camsur. They're just getting to the ball more here in the first half. Assist plus 4, that's a big part also. But the second quarter scoring, that's a big difference so far for Taguig.
We will look at the leading scorers and Mike Sampurna, 13 points, LJ Mayo 10, really delivering the goods here for the Generals.
Again, on cue, these two guys have just been leading the way for Taguig City Generals. For the other side, the new faces,
Right.
Vibares, Almario, adding a new dynamic to this Camsur Express. But hopefully, they click here in the second half to try to come back from this 10-point deficit because Taguig, we can see they're a bit of a well-oiled machine when it comes to this starting lineup. Coach Big Victoria actually gave them a lot of rest in that first half. That's when Camsur came back in the ball game using that second unit. But let's see if they have an answer.
Again, we would like to thank Love Mobile Franchising and Food Hub for their support here in the NBL President's Cup. Gutom ka na ba, Andre? Baka pwede natin tayo.
Para sinisigawan ako ng Hoy Siomay. Hoy Siomay.
Sarap yung donut, ha? May donut pa dun.
But again, we're excited to... it's been a crazy game. Take a look at this. Use our hashtag with posting, no?
Yes, if you're watching us, maybe we invite you to also post na nanonood kayo. And our hashtag is #7 or level up at 7. So that's it. That's the hashtag dito at sa ating 7th season ng NBL. No? Tagal na natin, Andre, no?
7 seasons.
Grabe, no?
Dami na nangyari.
Oo,
Even during the pandemic,
Yes.
we're all part of this.
Right. Meanwhile, back to the game.
Wow!
Wow, what a move there to open the second half. Vincent Malyapre with that strong drive and the finish.
That's a fearless drive by Malyapre. Take a look at that. That's against 3 defenders.
And an interesting 5 here, Andre, no? Again, they're turning to their bench. Almario, Malyapre, the two Malyapres on the court at the same time, as well as Magpantay, the only starter here.
Oh.
Meanwhile, we have a turnover. Monsalve is also the starter for Camsur, no? So, again, 3 players on the bench starting here for the Camsur Express. As you see Almario now against Sobrabas. Magpantay to Monsalve. Malyapre fires this 3-pointer. Overshoots the mark.
Not a good looking shot there for Camsur.
Oh, there's a foul. So, a foul on Magpantay. So, parang double black eye doon. A miss and then a foul on Camsur.
The Generals very patient with their half-court offense. Swinging the ball around, trying to find Jonas Lontok. Mayo trying to make something happen here.
Kick out pass. So, Brabas from downtown. It's short. And Almario with the board.
Camsur trying to run.
They go to the corner. Magpantay misses.
Magpantay's been
Rebound.
having a tough time from the arc today. That's wide open.
Almario missing that shot. He was wide open. And fortunately, it's going to be Camsur basketball.
I think it's a foul on Jonas Lontok.
Foul called on Lontok. So now an inbound here for Almario. Monsalve to magpantay against Sampurna. He fires his three.
Oh, there you go.
And he connects from downtown.
Finally gets one to go. He's been shooting that. He's made a couple already, pero kinakailangan nila yun. What a run. What a start here for Kamsur.
5-0 run here for Kamsur. Lontok against Monsalve. Lontok. Hand off to Sampurna. Sampurna the jumper. No go. And Almario clears it. Almario on the run. Sees an open lane. Almario scores up the glass.
You can see Kamsur now trying to push the pace here in the third quarter. It's doing wonders, cutting a 10-point lead down to 3.
7-0 run here for Kamsur. Lontok at the close. Wants a clear out against Monsalve. Lontok turns and fires. No go. Rebound by Malyapre.
Kamsur now boxing out, not allowing those second chance opportunities from Taguig.
Almario turns. Almario. No go. And rebound by Sampurna. Sampurna against Malyapre. Goes to Subrabas. And he is fouled. Oh, and a possible flagrant. Possible flagrant here on Malyapre. Let's see what happened here. But first, this is a 3 by Burnman Magpantay.
Again, he's been looking for that. And this was the fast break against Fidel Castro. Just takes the contact and finishes on that basket. And we have an injury. Looks like Malyapre. Let's see what happened to him on that last play. His right knee ang hinahawakan niya, that last one. It might be double whammy because he was called for a flagrant foul.
It could be a landing spot here.
Oh, there you go. That foot. That right foot of Malyapre.
So this means 2 free throws plus possession if it's going to be a flagrant foul.
And that would be tough for Kamsur. They're on a roll here in the third quarter. They haven't allowed Taguig to score at all dito sa third quarter.
Alokat Harvey Subrabas. And Sampurna giving instructions to his teammates. On the other side, of course, Kamsur looking to regroup here. Opening this quarter with the 7-0 run. And now we have a decision here. The referee approaching the scorer's table, and we will listen in to Richard Campos for the verdict.
Vincent Malyapre, his 4th foul.
Oh, that's a regular
Second
foul.
team
But,
foul.
pang-apat na ni Malyapre.
Yes. Although a good call there, yun nga lang, pang-apat na itong si Malyapre.
So just 2 shots
Yes.
for Harvey Subrabas. Much needed points right now para sa Taguig. If you're a fan of Taguig, kinakailangan nyo to.
And Subrabas hits the first. Subrabas from our count, 8 points already. Subrabas actually played high school with NU way back. Oh, and Mayo working hard there.
And look at that.
Everything but the shot.
Smallest guy on the floor gets the basketball.
Yes. And Taguig resets after that offensive rebound by Harvey Subrabas. Castro to Sampurna at the right corner. Shot clock at 2. Sampurna dishes it off, and a shot clock violation there. Good defense there for Kamsur. So again, Kamsur forcing a turnover.
And again, Taguig, they've had problems checking the time in this game, the awareness of the clock.
Magpantay. Oh, a whistle there.
Oh, it's an unsportsmanlike foul, this time on Harvey Subrabas.
So the referee right in front of Subrabas there. He clearly saw what happened. So possible flagrant here for Harvey Subrabas.
Things getting very chippy here.
Well,
We're not too sure, but they're going to take a look at this. Kung meron bang siko coming from Harvey Subrabas, that was intentional.
The question is whether it's excessive, no?
again, entertaining third
Yes.
quarters. Very similarly, that's what I said earlier. Remember earlier I said Kamsur should make the game ugly. They have to force a lot of fouls, be very physical against Taguig. That's their way of winning this ball game. They kind of went away from that in the second quarter, allowed Taguig to get into their sets and their kind of game. In the third quarter, they're making it a bit messy here, a bit ugly, and that's why they're just down by 4 now.
So again, another review on that call.
Very similar to what Serbia did to US yesterday.
Yes.
Medyo kinulang lang sila in the end, but
Yes.
they made the game very physical.
Interesting call once again. We are in the 9-minute mark of the third. Pero katulad nga ng sabi natin no first quarter, parang ganun din. Ang dami rin nangyayari dito sa game. At
They were
least in
only
this third
3 minutes
quarter.
in
Yes.
the third quarter.
We have Kamsur scoring the first 7 points. And then Subrabas with a possible flagrant foul here. And really, something that we also expect being a finals rematch.
A lot of emotions, di ba? A lot of intensity.
And that was a month-long wait. I'm not really sure how many months naghintay itong Kamsur, but definitely, no, they want to get back at Taguig.
I'm sure when they're making a game plan, adjusting their lineup, it was all probably to challenge
Right.
the Taguig Generals.
We have a verdict here. Let's listen in.
Number 69, Harvey
It's just a
Subrabas.
foul.
His second, third team foul.
Just a regular foul on Harvey Subrabas. Again, there was no extension
Right.
of that arm.
Good call there. So now it's going to be Kamsur basketball once again. So again, that's a common foul on the part of Harvey Subrabas. Malyapre, guarded by Castro. Again, Kamsur not changing their lineup. As you see, Malyapre, one-on-one against Castro, and he is denied by Mayo.
That is a block. More like a volleyball
Right.
spike by LJ Mayo.
And you can see the elevation again of LJ Mayo. And look at that. Timed it perfectly. 2 on the shot clock here. Magpantay for 3. Off the mark. Rebound by Mayo. Here comes Taguig. Calls a play. Pass to Mayo. Now Castro with the ball. They swing the ball to Sampurna. Bounce pass to Subrabas. 8 on the shot clock, and a foul is called on Monsalve. That's going to be third team foul for Kamsur. It looks like there will be a warning on Monsalve. We see his reaction after the call.
Again, I like what Taguig is doing here on offense. Iniikot nila yung bola para paggalawin yung depensa, trying to free up actually the weak side of the floor.
Lontok with the basketball to Subrabas. Subrabas for 3. Off
Oh,
target.
Mayo.
Rebound by Mayo again. And now, calling a horns is Sampurna. 8 on the shot clock. Outside to Mayo. 5 to shoot. Mayo throws it up.
That's great defense by Kamsur. They've only allowed 1 point from Taguig today.
And again, another foul inside. That's Eugene Malyapre drawing a foul. Nice seal there against Castro. And no choice for Castro but to foul. So Sampurna now is replaced. Natividad re-enters for Taguig. And again, the depth of Taguig really showing here. Biro mo, kapalit ni Sampurna. Si Natividad who can also score. And a foul away from the ball.
Oh wow, it's another unsportsmanlike foul against the Generals. Things are getting a bit ugly
Yes.
here in the third quarter. May titingnan naman ating referee.
And Almario with a collision there. Let's see what happened here. Almario will cut to the basket and then, could be an elbow there for Jonas Lontok. Let's see.
Ooh. Oh, that's, I think, in my opinion, that's a
Yes.
flagrant foul.
And it happened again right in front of the referee.
The question is it an F1
Yes.
or an F2? Dahil pag above the neck, medyo
Right.
tinitingnan talaga ng referee
Yes.
yun.
Medyo close eh. It's maybe in the chest area and the shoulder area. Let's see yung interpretation ng mga referees. But definitely, it could go both ways, Andre.
But I think definitely this should be at least an F1. Kasi kanina yung kay Sobrabas, there was no intention.
Yes.
And there's no extension. Ito, medyo,
Kitang-kita.
we kind of see the elbow coming out for Jonas Lotok.
And again, it's just 4 minutes pa lang in this third quarter, no? A lot of fouls, flagrant fouls, and let's listen into the call.
Penalty 2
Whoa!
on number
That
3,
is
Jonas
huge.
Lontok. Jonas Lontok is out of the playing court.
Oh yes, a disqualifying foul on Jonas Lontok. He's out of the ball game. That's big.
Huge. And you can really see na talagang may konting intent eh. And right there,
Yeah, that's the neck.
yeah, that's the neck. Another look. Yeah. That's a huge call.
I have to agree with the referees
Yes,
on that
yeah.
call.
And very clear eh. On those two angles. And now, that's the night for him, for Jonas Lontok. Not a good way to start the season. And that's huge. You mentioned, no, si Jonas Lontok is really one of the legitimate bigs na talagang posting up.
He brings the toughness on
Yeah.
the floor.
As we see Almario hitting the first of 2 free throws.
A big chance here for Kamsur to trim the lead and actually tie or take the lead if they make their shots.
2 for 2 for Almario.
Again, first 4 minutes
Yes.
of the third quarter. Nakatatlo na tayong review for flagrant fouls.
And again, you're spot on once again. No? Yung sinasabi mong papangitin yung laro eh. No? That's, Kamsur is following it to the T.
You want to get the Generals away from their ball game. And they haven't scored a field goal here in the third quarter.
Open lane for Mayo, decides to pass, and that's a turnover. Almario, and a foul is called.
Well, it's going to be a foul. So Braba slipped.
Yes.
Again, another slippage. It looks to be 2 free throws here for Kamsur.
That also forced Almario to lose his balance nung nadulas itong si Harvey Sobrabas. So again, free throws once more for Kamsur.
Actually, nadulas na talaga si Harvey.
Yes. So Taguig in penalty now. So we are at a slow pace here dito sa ating third quarter. And this could turn out to be a free throw contest dahil nga may foul on Sobrabas. And with the way things are going, we might see more fouls as the third quarter progress.
7:37 pa lang, penalty na ang Taguig Generals.
Yes.
So we do expect a lot of fouls in this game. Yeah, but I like what Kamsur is doing in this game. Play physical, get the Generals away from because the Generals play in a certain way. They like going through the motions of their offense, getting into the high post, the handoffs. Pero if you make it ugly, medyo nawawala sila away from that flow that they like to have.
Almario sinks the first. If I'm not mistaken, wala pa rin pagbabago sa lineup ng Kamsur in this third quarter.
Yeah, these new guys of Kamsur making some noise here in this ball game. Almario has been perfect in his last few trips to the free throw line.
And don't look now, we are tied at 51.
It's 11-1 run for the Kamsur Express here in the third quarter.
Backdoor play, Gabiran over Monsalve, no go. Rebound by Malyapre.
Great defense by Kamsur, crowding Gabiran.
Monsalve. Open shot here for Malyapre. That's
Oh!
good! And Kamsur is now ahead thanks to that 3 by Malyapre.
It's a 14-1 run right now by the Kamsur Express. I don't see an answer so far here for the Generals.
Ordonez, as we see this, the confirmation, 14-1 run. A miss by Ordonez. Rebound goes to Almario. And here comes Kamsur. Magpantay over Santos.
And just like that, that's a 16-1 run and forces Coach Bing Victoria to call a timeout.
Coach Bing has seen enough. This is now a 5-point lead for Kamsur as we watch this shot by Magpantay for 3.
And after that, this was the great fast break play. Almario finding his teammate Magpantay with the finish. What a run here by the Kamsur Express.
5-point lead for Kamsur. We will return shortly after this timeout. A look at Sir Junjun Dueñas, and one of the thank you for his support here in lending us this beautiful venue here in Taguig City here in South Signal Village. And again, the crowd here, talagang laging ang ganda ng attendance natin when Taguig plays here.
Right now, the crowd needs something to cheer
Yes.
about as Kamsur has made the right adjustments, Ruben. Halftime, again, making it very physical, attacking the basket. And right now, they're at 16-1. What a massive run
Yeah.
para dito sa Kamsur Express.
Kamsur really silencing the crowd so far here at the Dueñas Gym.
Right now, Ruben, I feel like Kamsur is in the heads of the Taguig Generals here in the third quarter.
So now we have Natividad inbounding the ball. And Kamsur really, wait a minute, we have a whistle again. Oh, I think may nagmamap pa kasi sa floor, no? Maybe that's the proof of how intense this game is, no? Talaga yung pawis ng mga players natin nasa sahig. Meanwhile, Noel Santos with the ball. Santos drives inside, the dish to Mayo from the foul line is good. And that's the first field goal of Taguig here in the quarter, and a steal by Natividad.
I'm actually looking for Dan Natividad to score here in the third quarter. He was quiet offensively. Oh, what a move.
Nice drive. What a rejection there by Malyapre.
Better defense para kay Malyapre, but both teams, great plays.
What an effort there by Vincent Malyapre. Look at that. Nice effort there by Malyapre in denying that shot by Noel Santos.
Kala natin libre na para kay Noel Santos.
Open lane na yun for Noel Santos. Six minutes and 19 seconds remaining. Kamsur ahead by 3. Another stoppage of play. But now play resumes. Ordonez from the corner. He fakes. 10 on the shot clock. Ordonez, short jumper is short. He gets his own miss. And the ball will go to Kamsur. So Kamsur again forcing that turnover. And Kamsur will look to extend this lead. Again, only one field goal so far for Taguig here in the third quarter. Vivares to the cutting Malyapre. He is blocked by LJ Mayo. And here comes Ordonez. Ordonez scores! And Ordonez is first of the game. And we have a whistle here. And a foul on Noel Santos. And Coach Bing Victoria does not like the call. And looks like a possible technical here. Let's take a look at the replay.
Oh, this is the fast break
Yes,
earlier by Ordonez. And afterwards, ito yung tinitingnan natin. There was a technical after this. Let's see if we have a good angle on that one.
So Santos called for the foul. Let's see if there's more infractions here. So a technical foul on the Generals.
Wow. Again, that's what I've been saying earlier. It's the physicality of Camster getting to the heads right now of the Taguig Generals. And aside from that F2, now there's a
Yes.
technical foul. Sunod-sunod na for the Taguig Generals.
I think that's the third foul on Noel Santos.
And the slower this game is, that favors
Yes.
the Camster Express.
And again, free throws here for Camsur. Almario has been making his free throws, Andre.
I really love how this guy is playing. Talagang he really battles on defense and walang katakot-takot when he drives to the basket.
For someone who is playing his first NBL game,
What a great addition.
quite impressive.
A great addition. Vivares and Almario could be the players that allow them to put them over the top against some teams like the Taguig Generals or match up better
Yes.
against the Taguig Generals.
I guess that was the goal during the off-season, no? To build a team that could possibly have a chance to beat the Taguig Generals. That's why they retooled, getting the guys like Almario. So let's see if it will work, at least for this game. Should be a good start for Camsur if they win this one. Winning on the road, but let's see, still a lot of time.
Okay, now the crowd is getting involved. You're trying to tell the crowd to turn off the flash on their cameras. Gano'n ka-intense yung laro natin.
Yes.
But wow, 4 free throws in total here for Almario. The technical plus ito 2 more.
Yes.
Or 1 technical and 2 more
Yeah.
shots. Sorry, it was 3 total for Almario.
And again, credit to Almario. He has been hitting those free throws.
And that could be the difference between winning and losing
Yes.
here, making your free throws.
Perfect from the line for Jerome Almario.
Wow, this has been a long third quarter. A very intense third quarter for both teams. Dana Natividad has been quiet in this game.
Only 2 points for Dana Natividad. Santos, the drive inside. Mayo trapped inside.
Wow, that's a triple team.
Ball will stay with Taguig. But nice hustle there. Nice
Pati
defense
crowd
there.
natin, natatamaan na.
That's what I like here dito sa ating venue. No? The fans are very close to the action. Mayo at the foul line.
Wow, what a move.
He misses though. Santos throws a foul.
But so far, I think Camsur has scouted the Generals a bit well here. I've noticed that they've been forcing the ball to swing over to Noel Santos, who's not much of a creator on offense. And they'd rather have him have the basketball to shoot on that possession. Ito kasi nakuha ni Frito because that's what he does.
Yes.
He's a hustle player. He gets those rebounds. He makes things dirty. You know, he really hustles on offense.
Noel Santos will have a big role here in this game.
But within the half-court set,
Yes.
Pansin Camsur, they're allowing Noel Santos to catch the ball, let him create. And again, he misses 2. Pero yung ginagawa niya,
Santos
hustle plays for Noel Santos.
with that follow-up shot. And now look at this one. Camsur looking to answer quickly.
Oh,
Strong move inside by Eugene Malyapre. And again, another foul. So 5 minutes and 11 seconds remaining in the third. Another foul and Malyapre heads to the line once again. Talagang bumagal na itong laro, no? It's no longer a sprint. It is already a marathon.
Matagal. Ito who will
Yes.
last in this game. That's a great reference. And take a look at this Camsur partner. They're just really making their free throws.
Yes. Even
And
the
of
big-
course,
binati mo eh.
Commentators
Broadcaster
curse.
jinx. Even in the NBL, there's a broadcaster jinx.
Kahit saan.
Yes.
Yung commentators curse kahit saan.
Oh, but he's getting another chance here.
Meron
So, a
yata
lane
late
violation,
violation
yeah.
against Taguig.
Another chance here for Malyapre.
Again, it's been 7 minutes so far of the third quarter. Pero parang 30 minutes na
Yes.
tayo dito sa third quarter. It's been fun.
Right.
If you like physical basketball, intense basketball, this is the game for you.
4-point lead for Kamsur. Mayo, a bit quiet here in the second
Oh, that's
half.
going to be a traveling violation against
Yeah, that's a good
LJ
call.
Mayo.
A traveling violation there for Mayo. Again, quiet here in the second half. Only 2 points here in the third quarter. So now it's Vivares inbounding at the backcourt with Kamsur ahead by 4. Vivares at the right side. Bellarmino,
Oh, that's a tough
too
shot.
strong. Mayo with the rebound.
Mayo hasn't rested this entire third quarter.
Mayo looking for his offense, and
Wow.
there it is. Mayo scores.
LJ Mayo trying to really will his team to score here the third quarter.
Almario to Bellarmino against Natividad. Bellarmino fakes. Short pass to Malyapre. Too strong, and Mayo with the rebound, and he is hacked.
Oh, look who's there for the rebound. Again, it's LJ Mayo against 3 Kamsur Express players. He gets the rebound.
And a technical foul.
And again, partner, that's what I said. They're getting to the heads of the Taguig Generals. Mayo shouldn't have done anything on that last three. That was a bit of second motion. LJ Mayo, this might get him out of the ball game.
And uncharacteristic here for Mayo. Usually he's a cool guy, but on that sequence, so now our referee's very busy here. As we look at the slow-mo once again,
Mayo gets a rebound on this one.
and Mayo gets the rebound.
She got hit on the head.
Dead ball situation.
So Mayo pushing off on that one during the dead ball situation. So a technical foul on LJ Mayo.
That's the second technical foul for Taguig here in the third quarter. That includes 2 more flagrants, a review.
Yes. Oh boy, what a game here. It has been physical. It has been intense. And even the assistant coach of Taguig,
Natawagan na rin.
natawagan na rin.
Wow. Again, if you're Taguig, you have to maintain your championship composure. You're the championship team here.
And Almario continues to hit.
I love it. I love when I see great free throw shooting. Cool and collected. Hindi na ako magsasalita.
Let's see. Pasok pa rin.
Hindi ako pinapahiya ni Almario.
Although kanina not counted yun sa broadcaster chicks kasi may lane violation eh.
Ah, kaya pala.
Oh,
Nagulat
so-
siya yung nag-lane violation.
Yes.
That's the guy who's at fault.
Yeah.
So it should be 2 free throws right now for LJ Mayo.
Yes. There was also a foul on the rebound. So LJ Mayo now will shoot 2 free throws. So Mayo starting to get his offense going here in the third.
I really see the improvement in the shooting of LJ Mayo. He used to not shoot this way.
Right. He has extended his range. He can also shoot from the outside. Comparing that ng mga first seasons niya eh.
He wasn't a shooter at all.
Right.
Pero kita mo kayo, ganda na shooting. Again, despite all that Kamsur has done here in the third quarter, they're just up by 2.
And now the ball will go to Taguig.
Oh, Kamsur now, meantime, they have to watch out.
And now they are looking for a challenge here. So another challenge.
They might have a case here. Looks like it goes off the feet of Is that LJ Mayo?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not, it wasn't clear of that angle though.
But they may have a case here. Again, the head coach challenge being used here by Coach Molto of Kamsur, who is protecting a 2-point lead over the reigning champions, Taguig Generals. So Kamsur traveling all the way from their, I think from Naga to Taguig for this ball game. And I believe they will also have a game on Sunday.
Sulitin na daw yung biyahe.
Yes.
2 games for the
2
weekend.
games in a weekend.
Because we all know they're going to go back to Kamsur. But of course, on the other side, the other teams will also visit Kamsur.
Right.
That's where we had our finals last year.
Another look at that challenge.
Let's see. Oh, yun. Mukhang nag-change yung
Yes,
angle. Actually, you see the change of the angle because it went off LJ Mayo's foot. Because if not, it would have gone all the way
Yes.
to the corner.
So let's hear it from Richard Tampos.
Pwede na ako, bro.
Yes.
Practice na ako mag-referee. So saying hi to our good friend Kiko Malikdem, who's also watching
Hi,
and
Kiko.
enjoying.
Yes. So now it's Kamsur with the possession. Another chance. Another crack at the basket here. Bellarmino. Over now to Almario. He has been hitting his free throws. Can he make one here? Nice move by Almario.
Using the offhand to get that right-handed layup to go.
What a night here for Jerome Almario in his NBL debut. Making things happen for Kamsur, and meanwhile we have a call.
Okay, there were 2 calls
Yes.
here.
One was
How can this third quarter be
Kabir.
any more strange? Gabiran, actually, I saw it here. He
stepped
stepped out
out
of
of
bounds. Oh, this is the layup by Almario. Look at that. Wow. But the trail referee actually called the foul first.
all right. So Taguig got a break there.
But ito yung difference.
The free throws.
Free throws not going in for Taguig. That Natividad has been surprisingly very quiet in this ball game.
Only 2 points from our count. Another miss. And Bellarmino falls down. And now the shot is no go there for Barbero. And now Kamsur with the basketball. That pass is deflected. Santos now retrieves the ball. Ordonez set things up for Taguig. Barbero. Now looking to attack against Maliapre. 10 on the shot clock. Natividad wants a screen here. He drives inside.
That's
Wild
great
shot.
defense. That's great defense.
Vivares now running the break. Vivares inside. Vivares no go. Rebound by Maliapre.
Oh, great
Kamsur
cut by
resets.
Vivares. Great fake and finish.
Vivares from the baseline, scoring on that shot to give Kamsur a 6-point lead. Gabiran, inside pass to Santos. They go outside. Ordonez from downtown, in and out. Bellarmino with the rebound. Almario, the pass inside to Vivares for 2.
The correction of Almario Vivares, the new faces here for Kamsur, really doing a lot of damage. Medyo ginulat nila itong
Right.
Generals.
And I believe Almares has not rested in this quarter. A miss by Ordonez, and now look at that. Almario keeping the ball alive for Kamsur. The lob inside to Vivares for 2.
What a turn of events here. It's a 31-21 quarter. Or 31-11 quarter, sorry, for Kamsur Express.
And now Kamsur executing their fast break plays. And now Ordonez, the jumper on the way, in and out. We have a foul and a possible flagrant foul again on Taguig.
Things are not looking good for Taguig. Their emotions are really getting the best of them right now. Kamsur, if you take a look at their bench and their players, they're locked in.
Right.
Taguig, again, not keeping their composure in this game. Coach Bing Victoria not happy with his players right now.
And quite frankly, even the calls, he's not happy. But let's see.
But again, I have to agree with the referees. It's been the right calls every time. Take a look at this Gabiran.
Oh, look at that. The swinging of the left arm. That could be the reason why the referee called that flagrant foul. And again, going back to your point,
May prediction pa tayo dito?
actually, pwede na nating bilangin eh. Yung kung ilan yung tama mong challenge, kung tama ba ikaw.
I don't think that's a flagrant one though.
Yeah.
It might be just a regular foul. Parang sumusubo ka lang mo box out. But Gabiras had actually just didn't get the
Yeah.
body of Vivares.
But again, to your
Let's
point,
see from this angle.
yeah. Yung sinasabi mo no, na they're getting into their heads, no?
Actually, there was an elbow also by
that's what.
Vivares on that last play on Gabiran.
So this could go either way. Actually, kanina, there was a double flagrant foul committed by, I think that's Natividad and Malyapre, if you would recall, in the first half. After a review, the referee calling a double flagrant after the review. So possibly a similar situation here for Gabiran and Vivares. Again, if you just joined us, if you're kind of surprised that we're nearing the 10 o'clock mark and we're still here on air,
It's been a
it's been a long game.
It's been an entertaining third
Right.
quarter, to say the least. Also saying hello also to Chairman Soy Mercado,
Oh,
who's watching and
Chairman.
enjoying this ball game.
I think he celebrated his birthday a few days ago. So, belated happy birthday to our chairman, Chairman Soy Mercado.
But again, this third quarter has been fun.
Yeah.
If you like basketball, it's really intense. Ito yung laro para sa inyo. And again, this is what the NBL is all about. Very high-level game, very intense.
Let's listen in to Mr. Richard Tampos as we take a look again at that sequence. Yeah, there was also an elbow on Vivares, if you see the slow-mo. So it's going to be an interesting call.
Upon review, it's a double foul between number 0, Rafael Vivares, and number 13, John Gabiran, resulting in a jumble.
We were close.
Yes.
Because you said both of them actually did something. Mabira had that elbow.
Yeah, elbow, right. So again, like in the first half, no, tinawagan kanina si Natividad and Malyapre for a double flagrant. Now it's Gabiran and Vivares, but this time it's only a double foul. So that was after the review. So 1 minute and 48 seconds remaining. Look at this. Kamsur on a 10-0 run.
Wow.
Kamsur really playing very well here in the third. And they're on the road in their first game of the conference.
Jump ball ends up with Kamsur.
Kamsur gets another crack at it. Vivares shoots a three. That's good!
Wow, what a shot!
Vivares for three, and now Kamsur has 34 points in this quarter.
Vivares making his mark here in his NBL debut. What a game! Again, this is a
Right.
statement game if you're Kamsur. You're saying, hey, we're here. We're not gonna get swept again this year.
Natividad overshooting the mark. Here comes Kamsur. Almario attacks. Almario, that drops in.
The combination of Almario
And
and
Vivares.
Vivares
Wow.
are just dominating this third quarter.
15-point lead for Kamsur. Who would have thought? Santos attacks. Nice defense there. Rebound by Gabiran. Gabiran. It drops
Oh,
and a
they
foul.
needed that one badly if you're the Generals. And I wonder how long Will Sampurna, LJ Mayo, Subrabas will be on the bench of the Generals.
And right on cue,
Ito,
Sampurna and
pasok silang
Mayo
dalawa.
now entering the game. So now it's Gabiran shooting 2 with 49 seconds remaining. So now Vivares takes a well-deserved break here for Kamsur.
Oh, Gabiran.
That bounces out. Rebound controlled by Malyapre. Magpantay now on the run. Bounce pass. Almario challenges the defense of Santos. And now Mayo with the rebound. Sampurna now on the run. Sampurna looking to score. No, he dishes it off. Santos from the corner. Short.
Wow,
Sampurna
way
chases
off.
the ball. Fresh 14 for Taguig. Mayo open for this three. In and out. And another possible flagrant foul. They will review this one more time.
This is going to be the 5th or 6th review already here in the 3rd
We've lost
quarter.
count. And a lot of pushing there, but I don't know.
Man,
It looks like no.
you can see that both teams really want this ball game.
So with 24 seconds remaining, another review of that play. Possible flagrant foul once again, but also a possible downgrade into a common foul. So again, Kamsur with a 13-point lead. If you just joined us, Taguig short-handed right now as
It's almost been a 1 hour 3rd quarter, guys.
Jonathan Slontok
That's how intense this 3rd quarter
earlier
has
was
been.
ejected in this game.
Let's see where the flagrant foul happened here. Could be downgraded.
Right, I don't think that's excessive.
Mukhang nadulas lang doon.
Yes,
Is that Gabiran who just
I
fell?
think that was Santos.
Or Santos?
That's Armin Santos. So from that angle, looks like no excessive contact. So I think downgraded yan tingin ko, Andre. How about you?
Nagpupista na tayo dito ng calls. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. If you're a basketball fan and you like to, read into how the referees call certain things, it's very interesting. It's very technical.
Yung grind out basketball. No?
And we have one of the best technical teams in
Yes.
in Philippine basketball, led by Sir Edward Aquino, of course, a former pro
Yes.
referee. And they have their work cut out for them
Yes.
today.
Yeah, only the second game day of the conference.
And they've been on that replay monitor here the 3rd quarter.
Kamusta na kaya yung mga buttons ng remote control na yun? No?
Put na.
It's been working very hard, no? But again, if you like this kind of basketball, yung grind out,
Again, I can't say it enough. This is the game plan for Kamsur. I'm sure
Yes.
100%. This is what the coach of Kamsur, Coach Genesius Molto, Coach Molto, drew up,
yes.
especially after halftime. Guys, you have to make this an ugly game. You can't let the Generals play the way they want to play it. To the
Number
T.
17,
This is what they're
Armin
doing.
Santos. Penalty, that's the first foul of Armin Santos.
There's going to be a foul on Armin Santos.
I was right. Common foul. But again, 2 free throws. Kasi both teams in penalty na.
Wow. Again, it was a 40-50 second or halftime score. That means it's almost a 40-point quarter for the Kamsur
Which
Express.
is quite surprising considering the pace of the game na mabagal, a lot of
Maraming
fouls.
free throws eh. I
Right,
think we've had a lot of free throws.
Good point, good point.
They could
The
have a
free throws,
40-point
yeah.
quarter, which is rare. It's a 16-2 run for Kamsur.
Again, they're making their free throws. Bellarmino sinks that second free throw. And now Sampurna will call a play here. Could be the final possession of the quarter. Sampurna at left. They go to Mayo. He attacks the paint. No go. Santos puts it in. They needed that. And now Sampurna with a steal. The shot does not go. It won't count anyway. I think that shot was after the buzzer.
But what a quarter here for the Camsur Express. That couldn't have gone any better for the Camsur Express. Vivares leading the way here the third for the Express.
All right, Vivares, look at his numbers again. 9 in this quarter.
13 total, 5 out of 10 from the field, 4 rebounds, but a whole ton of hustle and effort for Vivares as he's led this team along with his teammates to this 13-point lead, Ruben.
All right, at the end of the third, it's 70-65. Camsur with the lead. Back to our coverage on Aliu 23 as we see Jerome Almario really stepping up in his first game here in the NBL, scoring buckets here, especially in the third quarter, Andre.
That was a great third quarter for Almario, just doing it from everywhere on the floor, shooting from the outside, again, breaking down the defense. It's this pressure on the ball of the defense of the Generals have made a difference here for Almario.
Fourth quarter now about to begin. I'm Ruben Terrado along with Andre Co, and it's been a pleasure bringing to you this game here on Aliu Channel 23 as well as on our other platforms.
And of course, that's how we begin the fourth quarter, Ruben, with a foul. But look at the scoring. What's notable here is that 38-15 quarter for Camsur after being outscored by 10 by Taguig in the second.
And again, to your point, most of them coming from free throws. And you have to-
Pinapahangit talaga yung laro,
Right. And you have to give credit to Camsur, no? It's another thing, no? Na you have a chance to make some baskets in the foul line. Iba pa rin yung naipapasok mo eh. Ibang storya pa rin yun eh.
I have a feeling Coach Big Victoria rested actually Mike Sampurna and LJ Mayo for a long time that third
Right.
in preparation for this fourth quarter.
Meanwhile, on the other side, Jerome Almario, look at those numbers, 22 points. And the free throws, you rarely see that. Even in different levels, siguro mga Steph Curry, mga ganun. But here in the NBL, you don't usually see those kinds of numbers at the foul line.
Sampurna at the free throw line makes both. Makes it an 11-point game. Again, the Generals have a lot of catching up to do.
We have Almario playing very well. A lot of minutes in this game and a foul is called on Santos.
Ang mahirap dito kasi, Ruben, Vivares and Almario, they haven't been scouted
Correct.
by the Taguig Generals. So, you kind of don't know what their tendencies are, where they want to go, what they do on offense. So, medyo may gulat factor. Kaya
Yes.
sila, I think, it was intentional that they brought these two guys off the bench.
Correct. And now, looks like fast break opportunity here. Oh, what a denial there by Maliapre. But there is a foul.
Oh, but definite foul. Maliapre, you might have gotten the ball,
I
but
think
to get to the ball,
I think sa babae, no?
you get a lot of body as well.
Yeah. Contact sa babae, no? But, so now it's Barbero at the foul line.
At mukhang pang-lima na yun ni
It's
Maliapre.
huge. As you see Barbero hitting the first free throw. One of the new faces of Taguig Generals.
Oh, let's see if another new face
Yeah.
makes a difference here for the Generals.
If you notice, si Edsel Galoy no longer with the team. I think he has moved on to Letran, I believe.
He's going to be exciting to watch
Right.
in the collegiate level. But look at the fouls here. And now the
now-
crowd coming alive.
Yes. Almario the floater, no go. Monsalve with the rebound, but he loses it. Nice effort there by Gabiran, and a foul is called on Monsalve. And now the crowd is getting involved here.
And I'm sure Camsur wants to do the same thing, same as the third quarter. But if you get early, like now, fourth team foul already into the penalty, you're not going to be able to put as much pressure as you want to on the ball because you're going to be giving up a lot of free throws the rest of the way. May konting love tap.
Yes.
Love tap tawag dun mula kay Gabiran.
Sinuwerte si Gabiran, no? He was not called for that extra motion. So Almario gets a rest. I'm not sure if he has rested in this second half. Itong si Almario.
I'm surprised you haven't seen Harvey Sobrabas
Right.
here.
Yeah. And a double here. Nice pass inside. Gabiran short
Oh my
on the
goodness.
shot.
Sorry, miss for Gabiran.
And Garing now passes the ball to the other Malyapre. That's Vincent. And he lost the ball.
Oh, that's a bad pass.
Bad pass. But Mayo is saying that it was tapped by another player, but there won't be any challenge here.
And if you're Taguig, no need to rush here. No need to panic. Haba pa yung oras natin.
Garing with the ball, handoff to Vivares. He fires from the outside off the mark this time.
Good rebound. Oh, chance here for Sampurna on the wide open floor.
Sampurna.
Oh, look at that.
And the crowd is alive now after that shot by Mike Sampurna.
And they're going to need him to come alive here in the fourth quarter.
And now it's just a 7-point game. Garing from the outside off the mark. Batter for the rebound. Rebound foul on Camsur.
That's going to be free throws for Barbero if Camsur is not a penalty.
15 foul only.
Fifth pa lang. But take a
As
look
we
at this.
watch the slow-mo here, Sampurna with this drive.
So it looks like the Generals now expecting the physicality, the contact here in the fourth quarter. They've made their adjustments mentally. And I think now Sampurna, he knows he's going to get hit every single time down the floor.
And keep in mind, medyo fresh itong si Mike Sampurna.
Mahirap lang dito for Camsur. They're already in the penalty. So, and Malyapre has 5 fouls already.
Santos pushes off.
Oh, everything
And
but the shot
the
for
rebound
Santos.
there by Monsalve. Magpantay against Sampurna. Across to Malyapre. Malyapre from downtown. It does not work. Rebound by Sampurna. Sampurna the hot man here. He drives inside. Sampurna, we have a foul, a traveling violation instead.
I have to agree with the referee. He took a lot of steps before making that shot.
Medyo out of control doon si Mike Sampurna. As we now have, I think we have a timeout here as we watch the traveling call.
Oh, you've got hop step plus the step of that last play. Forced the timeout.
Now we have a timeout. Camsur up by 7. Look at this throwback, and we saw this earlier in our pregame. This is game 3 of the Chairman's Cup Finals, where the Generals won over the Camsur Express in their own home court at the Fuerte Camsur Sports Complex, Andre, and that was where the Generals won their, I think that their 4th championship overall, Andre.
And right now, Camsur's trying to do the same in the regular season, but trying to win in the home court of their opponent at the Taguig Generals. And it's anybody's ball game right now, but Camsur showing up to play today. Again, trying to make these changes to their roster, adding Vivares, really changing the dynamic of this entire team.
Garing on your screen, another new face here for Camsur. He now has the ball. He slipped. Almost losing the ball is Garing. And now Magpantay with the basketball at the right side. He fakes. He fires a 3.
Oh,
That's
big shot.
good. Verman magpantay from downtown. That's his second three here in the second half. And the lead is back to 10.
And partner, I feel like with the addition of Almario and Vivares, magpantay can settle down to his strengths, which is a spot-up shooter.
Nice no-look dish there. Barbero scores. Sampurna with the assist.
Because if you remember that lineup of Capsule before, magpantay had to do a lot.
Correct.
He had to create, he had to score, he had to put the ball on the floor. But right now you can see that he's mainly a shooter here with the addition of more ball handlers and creators in Almario and Vivares.
Malyapre inside over Mayo.
Wow.
He scores. And Malyapre with his first two of the quarter, 10-point lead for Kamsur. Mayo now with the ball. And we have a foul on Redondo. So that's free throws for Taguig. As Kamsur now in penalty as we see that three-pointer by Verman magpantay. And then look at this dish. The no-look pass to Barbero for two off that feed by Mike Sampurna.
Now rare miss from the free throw line from LJ Mayo. But again, if you're Taguig, just try to inch closer in this game. But you can't do it doing that.
Battle for that loose ball. We will have a jump ball.
I like how Barbero is battling inside, taking that role that Jonas Lontok left by being disqualified from this game.
They will be having a bigger role here in this ball game. As you mentioned, Jonas Lontok no longer in the game after a flagrant foul penalty too. So now LJ Mayo is replaced. And now Almario back in the ball game. So again, our map man, very busy in this ball game, no? Andre,
Lahat sila.
lahat sila eh. And just really ensuring the safety of our players.
But if you're from Taguig, this is such an entertaining ball game to spend your Friday night watching a free ball game live
Right.
like this. Napaka saya nun. And watching your home team
Yeah.
as well.
And I actually like the spot here dito sa June Duenas Gym. It's within the community kasi.
Talagang madaling lakaran eh.
Yes,
You can
oo.
just walk to the court. But again, take a look at the free throw shooting. Really an advantage so far for Kamsur, shooting at a higher clip and making more. Taguig 17 out of 30. That's a lot of misses
Right.
that you would have wanted if you're Coach Bing Victoria. But notable absences from the floor so far. Harvey Sobrabas and Fidel Castro. We haven't seen them on the floor yet.
Barbero shoots from the outside.
Oh!
That's good!
Barbero has a beautiful looking jump shot.
The big man making the shot from the outside. 8-point lead.
New faces stepping up here for
Right.
both teams.
Malyapre against Sampurna. Almario with 10 on a shot clock. Looking to answer. He
Oh!
answers! What a response here for Almario.
That was a big shot.
Right. Unbelievable shot for Almario. Hitting that one from downtown. Santos to Gabiran. Noel Santos at the post. Kick out to Barbero. Will he hit another three?
Yes, sir! No! Wow, almost. That was in line. It's a bit too strong, but there's going to be another foul on the floor. Looks like it's going to be against Kamsur.
Right. We saw a push after that attempt.
This is the three by Barbero earlier. Again, for a big guy, beautiful looking
Right.
stroke by Barbero.
And then the response by Jerome Almario.
And that's what I like, leaving up the follow through.
Yes. And now looks like Sobrabas will re-enter finally for Taguig.
That has been very quiet. We've seen him go on scoring explosions here in the NBL. Medyo check siya dito ng Kamsur.
Gabiran at the foul line for two shots. First one is good.
If you're a fan of Taguig, you'd want your team to just keep it within striking distance. 9 points, 8
Right.
points. Get some stops, cut it to 5.
And they can really score in spurts. So that's important. Oh, kompleto. Another new guy for Taguig. Stepping up here in the fourth.
Oh, what a play by Almario.
Almario inside it's short. Rebound by Santos. And a steal by Almario. And he goes for that reverse shot.
Wow,
Almario.
he's just doing everything right now.
10-point lead for Kamsur. What an effort here for Jerome Almario. Gabiran. A whistle away from the ball.
That could be free throws. Oh, if that's going to be
On Malyapre.
on Malyapre, that's going to be his last foul.
As we look first at this steal by Almario and the reverse using the
not
left
giving up.
hand. And that's it for Vincent Malyapre. That's his 6th foul of this game.
Gotta get his diploma from the bench.
Yes.
But that's a big blow
Right.
because Malyapre has been doing great defense.
Correct.
Lots of hustle plays. A bit too strong coming out of that screen.
So Monsalve is replaced as well as we look at David Completo at the line for 2 shots. He misses.
Parang medyo nabitawan yung di kompleto yung free throw niya at the top of his shot.
He misses. Rebound by Magpantay. 0 for 2 there for Completo. Almario the spin move. Hangs in the air. It's short. Almario gets the miss.
Oh, wow.
Overshoots the mark. Loose ball picked up by Redondo. Magpantay.
Oh, I'm surprised Magpantay didn't shoot that basketball.
5 on the shot clock. From the corner, Malyapre, too strong.
Oh, that's going to be a
Rebound.
push-off.
And a foul called on Bellarmino. And he's down. Fifth foul on Bellarmino.
And again, this is going to be tough for Capture to play the defense that they want to play kasi you're finite lang yung fouls mo eh. So eventually, Bellarmino has 5 fouls.
Right.
And they're giving Taguig free throws every single time down the court. The problem with Taguig, they're not making all of their free throws
Correct.
right now.
So Bellarmino now on his feet. And Bellarmino is replaced by Raymar Taquino as we watch the slow-mo right here on the right side of your screen. And it looks like there was a push. There was a slight push. Sampurna now. 2 free throws on the way. And he misses. And again,
That's a third straight
the
miss.
free throws.
They're leaving a lot of points. This would be a close game, even if they made half of their missed free throws.
Sampurna nails that one this time. 9-point deficit for Taguig. Almario with the ball, guarded by Subrabas. Almario, one-on-one. He fires this three-pointer. That's
Yes.
good!
What a game for this guy. Talk about a debut for Almario.
That is his second 3 of this quarter, Jerome Almario. That ball tapped by Malyapre.
Look at this. Ice cold for Malyapre.
Slight opening there for Malyapre, or I should say
For Almario, I mean, sorry. For
And
Almario.
he nails it. Natividad.
Lines up the 3.
And
Oh,
that's
babawi!
good. Mike Sampurna responds. Or sorry, that's Dan Natividad responding with that three-pointer. Now Almario working against Subrabas. Almario the drive. Almario stops.
Oh, he
and that
gets
is denied. Sampurna.
Oh, great
That
pass.
was a deflection. And Malyapre, no go. Look at the battle for the ball. It's going to be Taguig basketball.
Oh, I think there's going to be a warning on the bench of Kamsur, a technical foul, because they've been warned earlier.
And you can see the collective reaction of the bench after the call.
That's a warning.
It's a warning on Coach Molto.
They needed this three from
Yes.
Dana Natividad. They needed to come alive here. This is the block on.
Yeah, look at that defensive play by LJ Mayo, denying that shot by Almario. Meanwhile, Samporna, he is slapped by Aquino. And Samporna walks away.
And this is how you do it if you're the Generals. You know your opponent is in the penalty. Take advantage.
As we watch this drive by Mike Samporna now.
Oh, that's a swipe down for sure.
Yes. Very aggressive now is Mike Samporna in this quarter. Samporna hits the free throw. And
This doesn't feel like the first game of both of these teams.
Yes.
This conference. This feels like it's a finals game.
Correct.
Game 4.
Game 4 of a finals. Unbelievable atmosphere here at the June Dueñas gym.
Oh, look at that.
And a forward pass. Aquino, touchdown! And a bonus shot on the way for Raymart Aquino.
That's just a lack of awareness for Taguig. Nobody saw Aquino leaking out of that last play.
And Aquino will head to the line for the bonus. Raymart Aquino. I believe that's his first 2 of the game. But he misses the free throws. Ubrabas with the rebound. Approaching the 5-minute mark. Natividad. And he scores a 3-pointer, and that's huge for the gig.
Natividad, again, we've been looking for him to come alive here.
Magpantay. Saying to his teammates, let's be patient. They go inside. That's Maliapre. The hook shot.
Wow.
And that trickles in for Eugene Maliapre.
Everyone now contributing for the Kamsur Express.
Samporna to Mayo against Redondo. Fakes the 3, now drives. Mayo nearly losing the basketball. And
He
a
does.
turnover. Almario goes all the way. Blocked by Mayo. And nice rejection there by LJ Mayo.
Wow, LJ Mayo skying high for that block. Take a look at this. This is the 3-pointer by Dan Natividad to pull it to within 7.
And then the hook shot.
That's a sky hook.
Right. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh, that's going to be an
And
offensive foul.
The moving screen there. The illegal screen against Eugene Maliapre. They have been calling that. So Brabas now with the basketball for Taguig. Samporna at the right side. Pass to Noel Santos.
Oh, that's a shot.
So Brabas from downtown. That's
Oh.
huge!
Taguig now making their shots from the outside. It's a 6-point game.
Almario now with the ball. Amidst this crowd here at the June Dueñas Gymnasium. Vivares silences the crowd.
What an answer by the new guys of Kamsur.
8-point lead for Kamsur. So Brabas, bounce pass to Mayo. Mayo, backdoor play. So Brabas overshoots it.
That's
And
a great
Maliapre
play.
with the rebound. Everything but the shot for Taguig. Redondo against Mayo. Redondo attacks, throws it up.
That's a
Wild
wild
shot. Maliapre with an offensive rebound. Short pass, Redondo. That bounces out. Redondo with the offensive rebound, and they will set it up.
Gotta
Fresh
use some
14.
time here. It's the 4th quarter. You have a 9-point lead. Be smart with your plays if you're Kamsur.
Vivares posting up over Natividad. Around and out. Natividad with the rebound.
Oh, he loses it.
Oh. Uncharacteristic there for Dan Natividad, losing the leather.
What a game.
So Brabas from downtown. But the response once again for the Camsur Express. Vivares with that jumper. Under 3 minutes to play here in this ball game. Camsur looking to win on the road in their first game. Almario,
It's
that's
good.
That is his third three of the quarter. Jerome Almario, what an NBL debut for him.
What haven't we said about Almario and Vivares? What an addition to this Camsur team.
And Camsur now looking good here. They're up by 11. Taguig has requested for this timeout.
We haven't seen Taguig get challenged like this in a while.
Right. I believe last season there was a stretch where Taguig was undefeated for multiple games. I'm not really sure how long was it. But I haven't really remembered Taguig losing an opening game of the conference. I'm not really sure. But first, let's see the measures being taken by the league as teams have been surrendering their cell phones prior to the games in order to protect the integrity of the games here in the NBL. But again, 2 minutes and 43 seconds remaining in this ball game. Camsur,
They're looking good.
right, 11-point lead over the reigning champions.
Sabi nga nila, but don't underestimate the heart,
The
of a champion.
Right.
So again, we know Taguig is not going to go down without fighting in this game, but Almario, it's a dazzling debut for Almario.
And credit goes as well to Malyapre for setting that screen to give an open shot for Almario, Jerome Almario. Look at that, 31 points for Jerome Almario.
10 rebounds, 7 assists. I wouldn't even look at those field goals because he's just taken over in this ball game. This free throw shooting, pristine in this game. Oh, was it the three? Mga 2-point lang yung tinawag doon. Or was this the shot by Barbero earlier?
This was the shot earlier.
Oh, this was a three though. Oh, they counted as a three.
All right. Oh, and a second violation here as we go back to live action.
Wow, if you see Coach Bing Victoria on the bench scratching his head. Because after a timeout, the one thing you don't want to happen is a turnover. You talk about something, you want to run something, pero turnover.
And they were already down by 10 kasi nga doon sa review, lead trimmed to 10, and then you gave up a turnover. You gave up a possession, so that's huge.
And right now, Coach Bing Victoria trying to find the right combination. So Bravas comes out, Dan Natividad goes back into the game.
Natividad, a bit quiet, but he nailed 2 threes here in the fourth. So let's see if he will connect on the outside once again. Meanwhile, Vivares from downtown. That's good! And that was over Rafael Barbero. Oh boy, 13-point lead for Camsur, and a strip from behind, and there was a foul on Almario.
And if this is a preview of what's to come from the Camsur Express this President's Cup, teams are going to be put on notice after this game.
Look at this. That's over.
That's
Barbero.
ice in his veins. No hesitation. A shocked look right now on the face of the defending champions.
But again, a lot of time. Still 2 minutes and 15 seconds remaining. If you watch the first game,
Nakahabol pa yung Paranaque.
So now, Samporna with 2 shots on the way. Oh,
But honestly, right now, there's a bit of a shock factor
correct.
that Camsur has done on the Taguig Generals.
Samporna, the second shot. No go again. And magpantay with the board.
If I'm Camsur, you play with the same intensity, but use a bit of time here. Get into Almario, let him create your offense.
Magpantay with the leather against Barbero. Shot lock at 10. Magpantay against a much taller defender. Let's see what Magpantay will do here. One-on-one against Barbero. 4 to shoot. Magpantay for 3. Overshoots the mark, but offensive rebound. It's going to be a shot clock violation for Kamsur. 1 minute and 51 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. 13-point lead for Kamsur, and Taguig has called for this timeout. So looks like we will be hanging on to the air with Kamsur ahead by 13 points, 1 minute and 51 seconds to play. And we see some fans now heading to the exits. But again, still a long way to go. Yeah. With 1 minute and 51 remaining.
But wow, what a rousing debut from from Jerome Almario. And of course, Magpantay doing the same things he does. But I think, as I said earlier, he's now in a more comfortable position where he can actually just set up and shoot. Again, that last play where he shot an air ball, this is the shot by Magpantay, but he shot an air ball trying to create for himself.
Right.
That's not actually his game. He's more of a guy who feeds off of the passes from other players. Like this one, it's a set shot for Verno Magpantay. And this will do wonders for the
Correct.
offense of Kamsur.
You know, easing the burden on the ball handling. Yun ang nangyari talaga dito sa pagpasok ni Almario for Kamsur. Look at the numbers.
Dalawa silang
Right.
creators ngayon.
And look at his numbers. Quietly, kasi
Efficient eh.
yeah, it's been a show. It's been an Almario show, but if you see the numbers of Magpantay, still very efficient.
As you can see on defense, Vivares matches up well with
Yes.
LJ Mayo, while Magpantay matches up well with Sampurna in size.
Right.
Meanwhile, Almario towers mostly over the point guards of the Taguig Generals. He's a large point guard.
Mayo, way off. And a rebound by Almario. And now Kamsur can smell it. Redondo the pass to Vivares. And now time is on the side of Kamsur. Almario against Natividad. Almario drives. He stops. He drives. He misses and rebound by Mayo. Natividad stops. Looks for Mayo. Inside. Overshoots it. And on the second try, Mayo scores. And now
There's a timeout.
Kamsur.
Just making sure
Yes.
Coach Molto doesn't want to take any chances here.
So again, 1 minute and 17 on the clock. Look at Mayo on the second attempt.
I do
Finally
that in
scoring.
pickup games.
Oh, really?
I
Huh?
add to my rebounds.
We have a timeout. We will take a short break. Welcome back here on the NBL on Aliu Channel 23. As we look at LJ Mayo, he had an excellent start to this ball game. But so far in the second half, a bit cold, Andre.
Okay, it's all in that third quarter where Kamsur really made their mark in this ball game.
So now back to the live action here. 1 minute and 16 on the clock. 11-point lead being protected by Kamsur. Vivares being pressured. Garing with the ball. Guarded by Barbero.
Look at Almario posting up Natividad. He has a size advantage. But Garings wants to go one-on-one against Barbero. Barbero staying in front of him.
Too strong on the shot. Barbero with the rebound. Less than a minute left in this ball game. Natividad from the corner. Short. And Mayo with the rebound. Mayo, that drops.
9-point game. But might be a little too late here for the Taguig Generals.
Garing now. Still with the ball.
Oh, just playing keep away right now.
Garing now. Only 28 seconds remaining. Inside pass. Malyapre. And that's the dagger right there.
Malyapre looks like he's cramping up right now, not even going down court. Natividad gets fouled by Almario. And the Taguig fans now here starting to pour out of the June 20th gym.
But again, an excellent game for Kamsur. Especially with their new faces here as we see the numbers of LJ Mayo, 18 points, 15 rebounds.
You can't say he's not done his job. That's more
Correct.
than you could ask for from LJ Mayo. That's double his averages. He averages 8.9 and 7.8. And that's double. That's 18 and 15 for LJ Mayo with 5 blocks. But again, the free throws really not on the side of Taguig as we have another timeout by Kamsur. Up by 10, 18 seconds remaining on the floor.
Kamsur again not taking any chances here. 18 seconds
I don't
remaining.
think it's 18 seconds. We're just being nice.
Right, and
But
but you know,
if I'm Kamsur, I'm taking this all in. I'm enjoying this
Correct.
this victory. After being swept, this is a sign of things to come. If you're Kamsur Express, this is putting everybody on notice, especially this Taguig Generals team. You're putting them on notice that, hey, we're not going to get swept this time around.
for you, Andre, for Taguig, what do you think is maybe perhaps the adjustments that they need to make?
Para sa akin, Ruben, I think we all know what they can do on offense, X's and O's. Medyo yung composure nila yung nawala today eh. We saw an F2 from Lontok. We saw a couple of technicals from Mayo, from a couple of players, a couple of flagrant fouls. Again, that's a bit of the shock factor that Kamsur came to play. So it's, I think, a lot of mental fortitude right now for Taguig Generals.
So 18 seconds remaining before we finish this game. That's been an entertaining game, Andre.
To say the
To
least.
say the least.
But it was fun. At least we did
Yeah.
it together, man.
Right. And it's been a pleasure to work with you. Baka kasi wala na
Nag-goodbye na
tayong
tayo.
time. Baka wala na tayong time
Eh,
to
minsan
say
lang
our
tayo
goodbyes.
maging dalawa dito.
Right.
So, it's been a fun day.
Yeah, I hope mangyari ulito no, yung ating team up. Meanwhile, 16 seconds remaining. And again, Kamsur with a rousing victory here on the road in front of the Taguig fans against the Generals who beat them in the championship in the Chairman's Cup. We still have 4 seconds remaining. And it's everything but the shouting here. It looks like that's the final buzzer.
And wow, it's not even, it's a rousing and convincing
Correct.
victory for Kamsur, who made their mark today. Announced the arrival of a new Kamsur Express team here in the 2024 NBL President's Cup.
So again, our final score, Kamsur with a huge victory over Taguig here in their own home court, 105-95. We will take a break and wrap up our coverage in just a moment. rocking the home team, Taguig Generals 105 to 95. And our best player of the game, no surprise, it's Jerome Almario. We will look at his numbers later. But an impressive NBL debut for Jerome Almario. 33 points, 10 of 31 shooting from the field, 10 of 14 from the foul line, 12 rebounds and 7 assists. What a game here for Jerome Almario. At kasama na natin siya sa ating panel. And Jerome, what an impressive ball game. Ano bang mindset mo going into this ball game? Yung team mo coming off a loss to Taguig in the finals. Wala ka pa ata no? But kumusta naman yung mindset mo going into this game?
Unang-una po, salamat ako kay Lord. Binigyan kami ng lakas ng Kamsur Express. And yung mindset ko lang is focus lang kami sa defense and yung sistema ni coach sinusunod lang namin. Yun lang po.
Pero sa opensa naman, Jerome, talagang nagpakitang gilas ka, no? Pag-usapan naman natin yun. Kumusta naman yung opensa mo? Anong masasabi mo doon at bakit ka naka-score ng 33 points dito sa larong to?
Nag-focus lang ako sa offense namin and sabi ng coach namin, kayang-kaya ko daw ng 1-on-1. Kaya yun, nag-1-on-1 ako, yun lang.
Alright, Jerome, baka may gusto pang pasalamatan, no?
Unang-una nagpapasalamat ako sa pamilya ko, suportas dyan sa Bicol and kay Gob Luigi Villaferte and kay Boss Mon and sa mga tropa ko dyan sa San Felipe. Magpapasalamat ako sa inyo, maraming salamat sa inyo, suporta nyo, alam ko nanonood kayo. And sa kapatid ko na nandito, si James Almario, yun lang. At yung pinsan ko na si Norica. Thank you. Yun lang po. Ako si Jerome Almario, certified homegrown ng Kamsur.
Arousing debut for... Okay, sige.
Shoutout pala sa girlfriend ko na si Cassandra Seto.
Yun, di dapat mawala yun. Alright, congratulations! Jerome Almario, ang ating best player of the game. Congratulations sa iyo at sa Kamsur Express. Now we look at the highlights of this ball game between Kamsur and Taguig. And again, in the first quarter, it was an action-packed first quarter for both teams. And Mike Sampurna draining this three-pointer around and in for Mike Sampurna. LJ Mayo also off to a hot start during the first quarter. That's 7 points for LJ Mayo in the first quarter. But Joshua Ayo and the rest of the Kamsur Express responding for Kamsur. In the second quarter, Andre.
Again, in the second quarter naman, Taguig making their mark, playing good defense, playing their game. Ito yung game nila. They like to pass the ball around, shoot those three-point shots. But Almario kept them in that one from Taguig getting a big lead in this second quarter.
And then in the third, as we see that shot by Sampurna, 50-40 at the half. And then in the third...
Dito talaga nag-iba yung game. In the third quarter, Kamsur really made it a physical game. Almario then took over an offense along with Vivaris.
And then Mayo making the shot. But again, this quarter belonged to Kamsur Express. Vivaris also making an impact in his first game here in the NBL. The score was 78-65 after 3 quarters. And then in the fourth, Kamsur would hang on to this lead. Almario still connecting from the outside, Andre.
Again, they had an answer for every run that Taguig had. Natividad had a couple of 3-pointers in that game. But again, there was always an answer on the side of Kamsur Express. LJ Mayo doing his best to keep his team in the game. But this was a big shot by Vivaris, who just, again, in the face of Barbero, shoots that 3-point shot.
And that's the final score, 105-95. Kamsur winning this one over Taguig, the reigning champions here in the National Basketball League, Pilipinas. So that ends our coverage here on Aliu Channel 23. But first, let's see the schedule here. In our first game, Kamsur returns against Zambales at 4, and then at 6, Tikas Kapampangan against Parañaque. These games will be played at the San Dionisio Gym. The NBL returns to that venue here in Parañaque City for the next play date of the NBL President's Cup. So on behalf of everyone here in the NBL, our production team, our officials, as well as my partner, Mr. Andre Co, I'm Ruben Terrado, and we will see you next time here in the NBL on Aliu Channel 23. Again, an NBL, ito ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown.